And what's good, everyone? Thanks for waiting as we welcome you guys back in here to Behind Your Basketball once again. Covering play-by-play, game number 2, Western Conference Finals. The Phoenix Suns up 1-0 in the series in the Western Conference Finals, as that was a terrific start for Phoenix. Game number 1 on Sunday afternoon at Phoenix Suns Arena. It was rocking as the Suns took game number 1. And they dominated. Big reason why was in the paint in that game. Plus 20 in the paint, 54-34. As we are back at it in action here today, covering the play-by-play once again. Glad to have you guys back at the stream once again here. We'll keep you guys posted with the NBA Draft Lottery in the final 5 minutes here. What's going on? And this is what's been going on. Picks number 14 through 5 have been released. As we're looking at the top 4. Coming up very shortly, Golden State got number 14. Indiana got number 13. San Antonio, number 12. Pick number 11, Charlotte. Number 10, the Pelicans. Number 9, the Kings. Number 8, the Magic. Number 7, Golden State moved up to 7. Oklahoma City got number 6. The Magic at number 5, which means Toronto into the top 4 since Golden State got number 7. Glad to have you guys be a part here. And we got member hype out on the stream. Mr. Munjay here in the pre-chat. New member out on the membership too. As you guys are awesome for being a part. So many people out here in the stream already pouring in. This is great, everybody. I'm going to see if I can catch up right now with everybody out in the chat. We got Kelly, Malika, John, Regina, Rudolph. King Calderman, welcome in here. The Google welcome back. Ned, Kaz, Sim, welcome in. Okay, and here's the top 4. Pistons are the number 1 team in the draft lottery. So this is just being released right now. Pistons number 1, Houston number 2, Cleveland number 3, and Toronto gets put in the top 4. So that is now the finalized NBA draft lottery. The Detroit Pistons gonna have first pick. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again. Maurice, Jay Ramirez, welcome back in. It takes some time. Feel free to keep on coming back, supporting the stream, Maurice, but really appreciate it, bud. Ethan, what's good? He is pumped up for his Toronto at number 4 that they're going for the draft. Isaiah, welcome in here. Yes, I covered a lot of college basketball, so I've kept up with a good amount of the lottery prospects from this past season. This is a stacked draft class. So Cade Cunningham, he's looking like he's the top favorite to be picked up in the draft. And that being released, the Detroit Pistons, all they have to do, they own the top pick now. It should be Cade Cunningham. We'll see on draft night coming up in just over a month. Luke in the stream, what's good? Fritzy, Jason, Salman, Steven, Jackson, what's good here? Yeah, looks like Cade's going to go to Detroit. Unless they pick elsewhere. And then Houston prime position to go for Evan Mobley with that number 2 pick. So we're going to tip off very shortly between these two teams. I appreciate you guys for being a part on the stream right now. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Celtics was 16 until they traded away Kemba Walker. So Boston doesn't even have a first round draft pick right now. So the Celtics only got 1 pick. It's in the second round. It's at 45. And then I'm looking for Dallas as well. Let's see. Wow, the Mavs have no picks currently on the board. So, of course, there's tons of draft day trades. Yeah, Dallas swapped a pick for New York at 21. So, Dallas currently doesn't have a pick on the draft board right now because they were part of a couple of draft swaps. What's good, Jose? Welcome back in here. Best of luck, man. Hope all is good out in Arizona. Vegas, what's good again? D Wade back in the chat. Ethan's pumped up here for Jalen Green falling to Toronto at number 4. Thanks so much, Roger, for being a part of the stream. We're going to tip off in just a moment. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. And this is game number 2, Western Conference Finals, taking place at Phoenix Suns Arena once again. Devin Booker, phenomenal game. 40 points in a triple-double on Sunday afternoon for Devin Booker, along with 13 rebounds, 11 assists. Efficient from the floor, made back-to-back jumpers, all 15-footers. 15 for 29 from the floors. Booker was doling out with Paul George. Paul George, the top scorer for the Clippers in Game 1, 34 points, made 7 3-point shots. Yeah, that was, I believe it was last week, Rick Carlisle stepped down as the head coach. Once they made a move from the GM from Dallas last week, then Rick Carlisle stepped down. So now Dallas is looking for a new head coach too. They're in the process. What's good? Warren on the stream. Welcome back in here. Barco, what's good here? No, I'm going to say otherwise. They gotta build around Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Because if you take away one of those, you're taking away some big chunk of production. And they were basically a big point of the Celtics scoring this year. Not really much after Tatum and Brown as far as the scoring. Yeah, Celtics are in need of a point guard. I think he could work for Mike Conley. I'm interested to know which way they go, but I think he can work out. Sullen, welcome in here, taking Phoenix. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got, Suns or Clippers, about to get ready to go to action in a couple minutes from now with the play-by-play going down. That is right. We hit 17K a couple of days ago. Thanks so much, everyone. Cameron, welcome back to the stream. Christian, welcome in here. Yeah, Celtics got Moses Brown, which is huge. He's got a lot of potential in the future. DeAndre Ayton had a great game in the post, went 10 for 14 on Sunday afternoon, scored 20 points and 9 rebounds for DeAndre Ayton, as the Clippers had a lot of trouble defending Phoenix, especially in the paint, where Phoenix had 54 points in the paint to only 34 by the Clippers. Also, the Suns tallied up 31 assists total as a team, and they had 6 players scoring double figures. Phoenix, throughout their lineup, they had 7 players shoot the ball at least 50% from the floor in their Game 1 victory. What's impressive is how Phoenix played their way inside, as they just kept on attacking the rim. When the threes weren't dropping, they were taking it to the bucket for the Phoenix Suns. And that's where Phoenix as well was dominant inside. Shot the ball 36 for 57 from 2-point range at 63%. I've got the Suns tonight by 5. 117-112 is my prediction. Coco Peds, welcome in here. Joker, welcome to the stream. We got Steven, Ned, glad to have you guys back in the chat. Richard, King James, welcome in. I know, that's crazy, man. This playoffs has been just so many upsets. It has been a crazy series. The Sixers should have had that game down in 5. And it just absolutely crazy series full of comebacks. So it is said they'd be doing the tip shortly, or so. We've yet to tip it off still. It was announced that they were going to do the tip around 9 o'clock Eastern time, but I think it's been delayed just a little bit for the tip. So different starting lineup going out tonight for the LA Clippers. They got Batum heading back to the bench, and that's where they got Zubac. Now, will be inside the starting 5. And then Terrence Mann, he got the start in the last game, but instead it's going to be Pat Beverly starting in place of Terrence Mann, which Terrence Mann, he only attempted 4 shots in the last game, was efficient, 3 for 4 from the floor, where he had that career-high 39-point game against Utah in Game 6 on Friday night. But Terrence Mann wasn't really part of the offense in that Game 1 on Sunday afternoon. Didn't really receive many touches or so. Dave, welcome in here. I've got Cade Cunningham to go to the Pistons. So just an update here. Cade Cunningham projected number 1 pick. Evan Mobley projected number 2. And it's now set with the NBA draft lottery. Pistons, Rockets, Cavs, and Raptors. Those are the top 4 for the picks in the NBA draft now. So Detroit, from the draft lottery, holds that first pick. Yeah, I saw that, Jay Ramirez. That is crazy. Ben Simmons only shot the ball 3 times in the fourth quarter throughout the entire series against the Hawks. Hey, Shlomo, welcome on the stream here. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Wow. Thanks so much for the rumor there, JD. We'll see if that does come true. Wow. Body and welcome to the stream again. Glad to have you guys be a part here once again. Romel, Alton, welcome in. I think the thing with Ben Simmons is I think there's something mentally with him that I think he needs like help with throughout this offseason, as far as trying to find his aggressiveness. And I heard something yesterday. I think they were trying to get him to shoot with his opposite hand, which is crazy because that's just starting all over from scratch if they do have him do that. Uncle Pizzle, what's good there, bud? Glad to have you back at the stream. Mike, welcome in here from Taiwan once again. We're going to tip off very shortly. Hey, best of luck to Kokubo there. Taking the parlay, Red Sox and the Suns at 3.5. Best of luck today on those. Yeah, I feel like that too, being in Philadelphia. The pressure's really, really on Ben Simmons. And there's just so much high expectations for him being a number 1 draft pick that, yeah, I agree. In a small market, I think Ben Simmons could thrive more. Because I heard Portland. I think Portland could be a great place for him. I also think if the Pelicans are able to pick up some more shooters in the offseason, because Ben Simmons is able to provide defense to the Pelicans, I think that could be a landing spot too. Well, let's go to Dirty 530. Welcome back to the stream. We've yet to tip off so far. We will in a couple moments. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. We have over 350 people watching now, getting ready for this game. Hit me up in the chat who you got tonight. Suns or Clippers, game number 2, Western Conference Finals. Should be a good one. Phoenix favorited by 4.5 points on the line. Over under set at 222.5. Sean Sam, welcome on here. Good morning out to you guys. Happy good morning. 9:10 in the morning out in the Philippines on Wednesday. John the Baptist, welcome in. Solo, welcome in here. Augustine, hi Danny. Glad to have you guys back in the stream again. My time right now is 9:10 p.m. on the East Coast. So I'm 9:10 at night where I am. I'm a 12-hour difference behind the Philippines where I am. A lot of people pouring in from the Philippines. Z-Tram on the stream, welcome in. Say Los Angeles, welcome in again. Dan, welcome in here. Glad to have you on the stream as we have some newcomers here first time. So we give Dan a big warm welcome to the channel. If you guys didn't know, I cover play-by-play of basketball games, NBA games. Also cover college hoops as well. The NBA draft lottery just happened. The Detroit Pistons they just got the number 1 pick. So Detroit picked up in the lottery at number 1. They'll have the number 1 pick coming up on draft night, which is around a month and a week away on draft nights. Houston Rockets, number 2 pick. Cleveland Cavaliers, number 3. Toronto Raptors, number 4. I'll do a full rundown. At number 5 is the Orlando Magic. 6, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Number 7, the Golden State Warriors. Number 8 pick, Orlando Magic. Number 9, Sacramento Kings. 10's the Pelicans. 11, the Charlotte Hornets. 12, San Antonio. 13, Indiana. 14, Golden State. This game should start around anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes from now. Jose, welcome back in here. Roll on the stream. Imagine the Radio, welcome in. Larry from Mississippi, glad to have you back on the stream here. We got Al Jahid on the stream from Saudi Arabia. Luca back in. Almost 500 right now in the pregame. Let's go, everybody. So, yeah, we're going to start off. It is said, because my time, I'm at 9:11 right now. We are 11 minutes past the hour. It's going to tip off in just a moment. And Marcus Morris Sr. will be playing tonight. So, he is out there tonight. Nick Batum will be playing off the bench as Zubac will get the start tonight for the Clippers. And also Terrence Mann will be playing off the bench as well. Had a big 39-point game against Utah back on Friday in Game 6. But in place, Terrence Mann will be Patrick Beverley inside the starting five. Starting five lineups look like this tonight for the Clippers. Reggie Jackson, Patrick Beverley, Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr., and Ivica Zubac. For the Phoenix Suns, they got Cameron Payne. In place, Chris Paul, once again, he is out. Also, Kawhi is out again for Game 2. So both CP3 and Kawhi are both out tonight. Cameron Payne, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, DeAndre Ayton. That's the starting five tonight for the Phoenix Suns. Greg on the stream, welcome in here. Marco, welcome in, taking Phoenix by 8. Hit me up in the chat who you guys like in this game, Phoenix or LA. Very shortly, we're about to begin this one. They're just ending their pregame shoot-around warm-ups right now, and then we're going to get into tip-off. Liza, welcome back on board. Taking the Suns from the Philippines. It says up on the top on red, no TV will be shown due to copyright. It's only play-by-play only, so it'll sound like a radio call that they have. My prediction was the Suns by 5, 117 to 112. John Luis in the stream, welcome in here from the Philippines. Rom's here. Pizza Overload, welcome in, taking the Suns. A lot of people going out for Phoenix in this one so far, looks like in the chat. So Mark puts out must win for the Clippers tonight. I'd say yes to feel more comfortable. Though history tells us the Clippers down 0-2. Don't worry, the Clippers can do it themselves down to 0-2. The Clippers were the first team in NBA history to go down to 0-2 in both playoff series and come back and win both of them. So we're just waiting for this game to start. Of course, big keys. Why Phoenix won in game number 1. Points in the paint, 54-34 in favor of the Phoenix Suns. DeAndre Ayton, so efficient inside the post. He went 10 for 14, shooting 20 points and 9 rebounds. Devin Booker went off, had back-to-back-to-back buckets, 15-footers that Devin Booker made at one point of the game. 40 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists by Devin Booker. Shot the ball over 50% from the floor at 15 for 29. Efficiency, a big key throughout the Phoenix Suns lineup. Game 1, 7 players for Phoenix shot the ball at least 50%. From the floor. What's good? Wheezy on the stream, welcome in. Glad to have you back at the channel here. Suzette, Gabriel, Escorial, welcome in. Abel, welcome in. Oh, did I actually say Celtics? I didn't even know that. Welcome in, Sold in the Sneaker on the stream. Yeah, I predicted the Suns by 5. 117, 112 was my prediction. Maybe I had Celtics slip out. I don't know. Yeah, it had said that it would tip off at 9 o'clock Eastern time. But this tip-off has been severely delayed. We are 15 minutes past the hour. Still yet to tip off so far. Anthony the stream, welcome back in here. That's awesome. You went to England's last group stage game against Czech Republic. Yeah, things going well, bud. Glad to have you back on the stream. And enjoy your time out in the UK. Welcome in, Marshall, again. Concaldaman, welcome to the stream. J-Poy, welcome in here. We're about to get ready to tip off in just a moment. Game number 2 on the Phoenix's home court. Phoenix hosting games number 1 and 2 in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2005 as the higher seed in the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, Phoenix has won 8 straight games in a row. I believe that is the most in Phoenix franchise history. That is impressive. Gersbow, Obtuse Juice, welcome to the stream. All right, here we go. We're going to tip off right now. So finally, we're going to get this game tipped off. Starting 5 looks like this tonight. Patrick Beverley, Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Marcus Morris Sr. is out there tonight for the Clippers inside the starting lineup, along with Ivica Zubac. For the Phoenix Suns, Cameron Payne, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, Jay Crowder, and DeAndre Ayton. That is the starting 5 lineup right now, as Phoenix will go in the same jerseys, the black jerseys, with the Valley out on the middle, across on the Valley court. And the Clippers will go in their white jerseys, same ones they wore for game number 1, blue numbers and blue letters and red numbers, as we get ready to tip off. And now we are underway here as the Clippers go right to left. They control the tip first. LA with a possession first. They give it over right elbow. It is George working on Bridges. Passes to Morris, top of the free throw circle. Morris, 18-footer, takes it straight away. Hit the front rim, offensive rebound back to him. Jumper, 15-footer. That one is good. Gets his own rebound and put it up and through. Marcus Morris, first one on the board tonight. First possession now for the Suns. Phoenix has it, top of the key. Payne dribbles to the left elbow, pump fake, as he will dribble back outside to the top. Moves it out to Booker. Booker with 8 on the shot clock. Dribbles top of the key. Dumps it off to Ayton. Deep 2 jumper by Ayton. No good off the back rim. That's not his shot right there, but had to put it up since the shot clock went down. Defensive rebound picked up by the Clippers. Second possession for LA. George defended by Booker to right wing. George dribbles up. Now to the key. Step back jumper. 15-footer straight away. No good off the mark. Ayton comes out with a defensive rebound. Suns' second possession of the game. Top of the key. It's Payne. Moves it out to Ayton. Ayton top of the free throw circle. 10 on the shot clock. Clock will stop. It's away from the basketball. It's going to be a personal foul. Offensive picked up by Phoenix. That's a turnover. And the Clippers will have the ball back. Jessica on the stream, welcome in here. Minta, welcome in. This game is on ESPN. Jamar, Gabriel, Tony, welcome back in. 10:40 left to go in the first. George turns the corner, got stripped of the basketball. Phoenix comes up with a steal on the key. And it's going to automatically lead to a reach and fall picked up underneath the Clippers hoop committed by LA. Phoenix will now have the ball. So 1 turnover each in the first minute and a half for both of these teams. Phoenix with a possession left wing. Payne moves it cross court. Crowder back over to Payne, top of the key. Payne dribbles, drives down the lane inside, puts it up, no good, too high off the glass. Zubac comes out with a defensive board. Clippers have the possession, up 2-0. Jackson dribbles to the free throw circle, back out to the top of the key. Bounce pass right wing, almost jumped the route, but Booker gambles. Here they go, lobs over, and that will be out of bounds. Looking for the alley-oop, Zubac out of position, Morris turns it over. Clifford on the stream, welcome in here. Still too early for that. We're going to have to see how all the things go in free agency for who the favorites are for next year. Turns the corner, no good. Booker missed the layup high off the top right of the glass. Clippers now with the ball. They move it over to George. George attacks the lane. Dumps off to Zubac underneath. Puts it up and no good. But fall from behind by Crowder. Zubac will go to the line, shoot 2. Clock will stop at 9:45. Marco, Michael, Jorge, back of the stream. Glad to have you guys be a part here. Hector, welcome in. Alan, welcome on board. We got Ronnie, Ned, Robert. Glad to have you guys back in here. If you guys are new in the channel, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's going to be 2 free throws coming up by Zubac here. 9:45 left to go in the first. First one, that is good. Slow start in this game so far. Phoenix is 0 for 4 from the floor. The Clippers are 1 for 4 shooting. Battle of the defenses so far. Second free throw right down the middle by Zubac. Clippers up 4-0. 9:40 left to go in the first. Payne has it at the left wing, defended by Jackson. Looks to pass it, dumps it off to Ayton, top of the key. Aiden hands it off to Booker, rolls towards his right jumper, fade away. Off the mark, missed offensive rebound. Aiden, pump fake, puts it up, high off the glass, couldn't get it. Tough defense inside by the Clippers, and LA picks up the defensive rebounds. Clippers now have the ball at the right elbow. They move it cross-court. Jackson, Beverly out to the top to Morris. Attacks the lane, floats it up in the key, no good. Offensive rebound, Zubac gets it, as that is good, up and in off the backboard. 6-0, Clippers on top. In the first 3 minutes, Phoenix yet to score. Entry pass underneath behind the defense. Aiden off the roll down, puts it home for the first bucket tonight by the Suns. DeAndre Aiden in the post. Bobby on the stream, welcome in. River, welcome on the channel here. Dennis, welcome back in again. 8:45 left to go in the first. Jumper right corner, that's good. Reggie Jackson on the board for his first 2 of the game for LA. Up the court. Phoenix with Booker underneath, and the clock will stop with 8:39. It's going to be a Clippers personal foul underneath. This will lead to 2 free throws coming up. It's by Beverly. Frangle, welcome in again. Glad to have you guys be a part here. Labrito, welcome in, taking the Suns in 7. Devin Booker, first free throw, it's good, as he is on the board. Game 1, triple-double. Devin Booker, phenomenal on Sunday afternoon. 40 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, made 15 shots of the 29 attempts from the floor. What's good, Aaron here, taking the Suns. Salman, welcome back in. We got Jay Worley back from Tennessee. Second free throw, good by Booker. Booker now with 2 points. Clippers with a possession, 8.5, approaching the mark left to go in the first. At the right wing, Jackson defended by Payne. Moves it over to Zubac, top of the free throw circle. Back outside of Jackson. Jackson dribbles, jumper, 15-footer. Off the back rim, ripped away in the glass by Aiden with a defensive rebound. Under 8:20 left to play in the first. Payne dribbles, right baseline to the bucket, puts it up and in, that's good, with a reverse-handed layup by Cameron Payne. 8-6 Clippers now. Underneath, George kicks it back outside. Jackson straight away, 3. Takes it off the back rim, Bridges with a defensive rebound. 8 minutes left to go in the first. Phoenix possession. Bridges. And move it over now down the lane. Slicing defenders. That's good. DeAndre Aiden attacks the lane to the basket. Evens it up at 8 apiece with a layup. Win-win. Welcome back to the stream here. No Santara, welcome in. We got Michael here. Kirkpatrick, Gallo, Reynaldo, Rel. Lenny, thanks so much, guys, for being a part of the stream. Beverly gives over to Morris. At the left baseline, 5 in the shot clock. Morris flings it inside to a cutting Beverly. Pump fake. Back outside right wing. George launches. Shot clock down. No good. Off the mark. Tipped up. And Booker comes up with a defensive rebound. 7:20 left to go in the first. Low scoring start in this game. For a slow start in this one. And Booker had the ball poked loose. Suns control it, but a reach and fall assessed to Beverly. Patrick Beverly. Reaching in. Clock will stop with 7:03. And that's his second personal foul. Maurice, welcome back in here. Payne inbounds it into the hands to Booker. Booker 1-on-1 at the right wing, working on Beverly with 2 quick fouls. Dribbles, right baseline, Booker. Booker on Beverly, double team. Back out to the top, Payne, straightaway 3, takes it, splash. That is good. Cameron Payne knocks down the 3 ball. And Phoenix out to their first lead of the game, 11-8. A run has sparked now for the Suns. Phoenix has come alive after a slow start tonight. And now they're on top 11-8. Devin Booker gets double teamed to the right baseline. Gave up the ball top of the key. Catch and fire. Straightaway 3. Cameron Payne sinks it. We go to our first timeout tonight. 7:03 left to go in the first. Phoenix leads at 11-8. Welcome everybody out to the chat here. Welcome in Ruth on here. Yeah, last game nobody had an answer for DeAndre Aiden. He was so efficient in the post in the last game. 10 for 14, 20 points. And DeAndre Aiden once again taking it straight to the bucket so far. 2 for 4, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Cameron Payne the top scorer, filling in for CP3, starting in the lineup now. And he has been doing a terrific job. He had 9 assists in game number 1, already with 2 assists so far tonight. And Phoenix has got 3 assists as a team, led the way with 31 to the Clippers 23 in game 1. Welcome in, Yuri, Walter, Bernard, welcome to the stream. Hector, taking Phoenix. Hit me up in the chat who you guys got tonight. Suns or Clippers? Right now we're in a timeout. Paul George yet to score 0 for 3 from the floor to start out. Leading scorer is Zubac in the post. He's got a bucket. He also got 2 shots at the free throw line. He's got 4. And then 2 each by Morse. And then 2 points as well by Jackson. My prediction before the playoffs was the Clippers in 7. I can imagine the Clippers being down in the series 0-2 and making this a series. But it wouldn't shock me if Phoenix wins. And not only if Phoenix does win, I think I'm going to take the Clippers for my prediction, but I do have Phoenix tonight to go up 2-0. But it wouldn't shock me if Phoenix wins. Because now that Kawhi is out, Chris Paul, we're not sure about his status, but if he does come back, he needs 2 negative tests to come back for CP3. I think it's possible that he does come back in this series, though. It is possible. And Phoenix has been healthy throughout the year, besides CP3 missing time right now. And Milwaukee, too, has been healthy. And both of those teams could potentially play each other in the finals. And both of those teams played 2 games by 1-point victories each by Phoenix in the regular season. Just phenomenal. I think we can see those two potentially in the finals. Wouldn't shock me. Ant with a dono. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat for Ant. Really appreciate it, man. You're awesome, brother. Thanks so much, brother. Allen taking the Suns by 5. That's exactly my prediction, too. I had Phoenix 117-112. Gray, welcome to the stream again. Wand, welcome in, liking the Suns in 4. Frankie liking PG-13-39, dropping in this game. Dave in the stream, welcome in. Great start so far by Phoenix. They were down early, and now they're up 11-8. We are back to action. Phoenix with a possession. Booker at the top of the key, gives off to Aiden. Deep 2 jumper, missed it. Or that was on the replay before. I was gonna say why they didn't have the box there. So this will be Clippers basketball. I don't know why they showed that odd replay there coming after timeout. They usually put up the scoreboard or so, and they have the scoreboard late. There's the scoreboard. 6:50 left to go in the first. It is Clippers ball. Crowder knocked to the ground. Refs say play on. Turn around, fade away. Morris off the mark at the left baseline. Tapped out of bounds by Aiden, and the Clippers will regain possession. 14 on the shot clock, 6:44 left to go in the first. O'Neal, welcome in. Rel here. Welcome in this one. Thanks so much, Randarren, for being a part of the stream. Inbound into the hands of Paul George. George missing all 3 shots so far. Backs his way. And underneath, defended by Bridges. Lost control of the basketball. On the ground is George. Clock will stop with 6:36, and the whistle blows, and there'll be a foul assessed. It's on Phoenix. It's on Crowder. Inside the pile, trying to steal that ball from George. And the refs assessed the personal foul to Jay Crowder in the pile. George clearly lost it, backing his way on Bridges. And George on the ground, and Crowder was on top of him trying to force a tie-up, and the ref said no tie-up, that it was a personal foul picked up by Crowder. Very odd. Oh, there was some shoving shown in the replay. Marcus Morris came in with a shove. Okay, so they sorted out the call. There will be... Okay, so they did assess a tie-up. It was after the tie-up whistle was blown between Crowder and Morris. Both of the personal fouls will be double technical fouls to Marcus Morris Sr. and Jay Crowder. So that's what the personal fouls are assessed to. A lot of chippiness right there. It will be jump ball tie-up, and the Clippers control the tip at their front court. Cameron Payne's in place of Chris Paul. Top of the key, Jackson. He dribbles to the left wing. 5 in the shot clock. Jackson at the left baseline dribbles. 1 in the shot clock jumper. Takes it over Bridges. Rattles in. That's good. And it's a 1-point game, 11-10. Phoenix now with the ball. Dakota, welcome in here. So sorry to hear, man, about your team. Approaching 6 minutes left to go in the first. Payne gives it out. Left corner three in the air. Bridges. Off the mark. Missed it. Mann. Into the game first time today. Comes out with a defensive rebound. Terrence Mann at the left wing working on Booker. Now turns the corner. Dribbles. Mid-range shot. Fade away. Gets it for the first 2 points in the night for Terrence Mann. Clippers on top 12-11. Phoenix with a possession. Payne inside the key. Back out to the top. It's Crowder. Crowder hands it off to Booker towards his right. At the right wing, defended by Morris. 8 in the shot clock. Booker attacks the lane. Kick out left corner. Now they'll drive inside. Payne puts it up off the mark. Ripped away in the glass by Zubac with a defensive rebound. Under 5.5 in the first. Clippers have possession. George. Jumper. 15-footer. No good off the mark. Tip to the corner out of bounds. Last touch by L.A. Loud Pack on the stream, welcome in here. King Power, welcome in. Great start indeed so far by Cameron Payne. He's still the top scorer for Phoenix, 5 points and 2 assists. 5:15 left to go in the first. Payne at the top of the key, puts the ball into the hands of Aiden. Dribbles at the left wing, defended by Zubac. And Zubac will get called for his first personal foul as he reaches in defending Payne. Clock will stop with 5:11. Refs are going to say it's on Terrence Mann. So Terrence Mann's away from the ball, personal foul picked up. Number 1 pick is by the Detroit Pistons. That pass in traffic, intercepted. Jackson tries to take it a distance down the lane, couldn't finish. Off the left side of the rim, here goes Etuan Moore. First minutes of the game, gives it out in transition. Crowder, lob over the top, watch out! Oh my! DeAndre Aiden throwing it down in transition, and the Suns by 1, 13-12. That was a beauty of a possession on the fast break by Phoenix. And things getting chippy right now once again. The crowd roars here at Phoenix Suns Arena. Etuan Moore on the break, gave it left wing right behind a Crowder. Lob over the top underneath the hoop, over for Aiden, throws it down with a two-handed dunk over Zubac. Puts him on the poster. Oh my goodness. DeAndre Aiden tearing up this series for the big boys. 6 points so far and 3 rebounds, and it's an and 1 play. Aiden at the line, free throw no good. Defensive rebound picked up by L.A. 4:50 left to go in the first. Jackson has the ball at the top of the key. Bounce past the Zubac. Hands it off to George at the top. George dribbles. Contacted. And that will be a personal foul. It's assessed to Crowder. And the clock will stop with 4:42. Yeah, Ethan pumped up here that Toronto getting the top 4 pick. Right in prime position to get Jalen Green. Ramil in the stream, welcome in. Detroit Pistons got the number 1 pick if you guys are joining in. Thanks so much, Peep, for being a part here. Robert, welcome in. First timer from Jamaica on the stream. No Ego from Jamaica, welcome in. Yeah, so Kawhi is out indefinitely. And then Chris Paul is in health and safety protocols. He is out indefinitely too. Back in the house from Trinidad and Tobago, we got Robert back on the stream. Welcome in, everybody. We're going to take a timeout. 4:42 left to go in the first quarter as the Suns are up by 1, 13-12. It will send Paul George to the free throw line coming out after the timeout. He'll be shooting 2 shots as Jay Crowder picked up the personal foul. All right now we're just in a timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Highly impactful defensive type of first quarter here. Phoenix leading the way by 1, shooting the ball 42% from the floor compared to the Clippers at 33%. The Clippers, number 1 team in the NBA in three-point shooting. They made 23-point shots in game number 1. And so far today, they're 0 for 2. They've yet to hit a 3 so far today. Zayzilla, welcome in here. Alvaro, welcome to the stream. We got Matt, welcome in here. Yeah, things are really vague with Kawhi's injury. First reported by Adam Schefter on June 16th that it was a knee injury. And then Shams Charania also reported that it was an ACL injury, out indefinitely. It's been really it's been really vague as far as what we know. Adriel on the stream, welcome in from the Philippines. Arthur, welcome in. All right, 13-12. We're going to get back to action in just a moment. Paul George at the free throw line shooting 2. First one, though, good off the rim short. Second shot is good by George, and it's even at 13. Possession now to Phoenix. Etuan Moore now at the point, gives it off to Aiden. Aiden dumps it off underneath. Booker puts it up and banks it. That's good. Up and in off the backboard. They're going to call Booker on an offensive foul underneath, so they won't count the bucket. It's an elbow. The man underneath. He received the pass. Booker. Pump fake. Yeah, when he released it, his left elbow came up on the jaw of Terrence Mann, and Booker got called for the offensive foul. Welcome in here, Asma, Cecilia, Ken, 00. Welcome to the stream here, guys. 4:20 left to go in the first. Jackson moves it outside to George. It's Jackson, George, Zubox, Morrison, and Mann. 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. They move a cross court, left wing to left corner. Mann dribbles left baseline. Puts it up in the key. Gets it. That's good. Now the Clippers on top 15-13. 4 minutes left to go in the first. Phoenix has possession. Aiden Booker, Cameron Johnson, Etuan Moore, and Mikal Bridges. They move it over to Booker at the right block. Booker off a double team, Mann and Zubox. Passes over to the free throw circle. Aiden, 15-footer, hits it. That's good, even at 15. 3:40 left to go in the first. Clippers with the ball. George outside, open, takes the 3. No good, it rolled around the rim of the ring and out. Defensive rebound picked up by the Suns. Moore at the top, gives it off to Booker towards his right. Booker defended one-on-one by Jackson. Booker dribbles, floats it up right baseline. Off the mark, offensive rebound, put back. That's good teamwork by DeAndre Aiden with a put back up and in. Phoenix on top 17-15. Jumper misfires, no good at the right baseline by Mann. Phoenix has the ball back, approaching 3 minutes left to go. DeAndre Aiden, top scorer for the Suns, 5 for 7, 10 points so far. Aiden at the right elbow, gives it back out to Bridges. Bridges dribbles right baseline, underneath the hoop, kicks it out top of the key. Open 3, takes it. No good, rattled out, missed by Bridges. Morris with a defensive rebound. Approaching 2:45 in the clock, bounce pass right elbow George. George Over his left shoulder, spin move underneath, scores, up and in off the backboard. Tie game 17. Demvan on the stream. Things going well this weekend. Leslie, Mitty, glad to have you back at the channel here. 2.5 left to go in the first, and under that mark currently. Pro hop. Moore moves it out to Aiden. Jumper hits it with space in the free throw circle. Once again, Phoenix by 2. 19-17, DeAndre Aiden got 12 out of the 19. 2:10 left to go in the first quarter. Clippers have possession. Scoring starting to pick up. George attacks the lane. Pro hop in the key. Turnaround over Aiden. Hits it. High arcing shot goes down by Paul George. Oh, sorry about that, Dakota. Chat's moving fast. I'm trying to keep up here. That's impressive, though. If the Yankees lost like that. But it's crazy, like, amount of games this year or so. As that is good. Another bucket inside the post. Goes down by Phoenix. They're up 21-19. Minute 35 left to go in the first. Morris has it at the left elbow. He backs his way. Turnaround jumper over Moore. Off the mark, tipped up, and it goes right back to Phoenix at the corner. Moore will take it up the court. Moore moves it out top of the key. Aiden hands it off now to Booker. Turns the corner. Dribbles as he controls it one-on-one. Working on man. Hits it. That is good. Able to create space by Devin Booker. Put it up and through for 2 in the key. 1 minute left to go in the first quarter. Phoenix by 4. Tyrone, Vernon, Bigfoot, welcome in the stream here. Walter, welcome in. Jumper left corner. Missed by Morris. Tipped off the glass. Zubac's offensive rebound. Back out to the top man. George passes Jackson. Creates space. Right corner 3 open. Hits it. That is good by Reggie Jackson. It's a 3-ball for the Clippers. And LA finally on the board with their first 3 made in the game. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Booker will slow it down. 12 on the shot clock. Booker dribbles. Free throw circle. 15-footer. Straight away. Off the front rim miss. Defensive rebound picked up by George. Under 30 seconds left to go in the first. Clippers down by 1 to get the ball. George defended top of the key by Bridges. 12 on the shot clock. George to his right. Now off a double team. Booker now 1-on-1. At the right wing, George. 6 on the shot clock. 12 seconds left to go. George dribbles up. Now backs his way into the post. Working on Booker. Lost it back to Jackson, though. Forces a prayer. And it's after the shot clock expired. Turnover Clippers. Shot clock expiration. And the Suns will have the ball back. Great defense by Devin Booker to force the strip on Paul George. And it went back to the top of the key when the shot clock expired. Phoenix with 6.8 seconds. They'll have the inbounds. We hit 1K, everybody. Let's get that 1K hype out in the chat. What a start to this game. Battle of the 2 defenses so far. Phoenix will get the inbound. Booker in the backcourt. Inbound passer will be Cameron Johnson. Booker is covered by Terrence Mann under 7 seconds left. They inbound, though, into the hands of Payne. Bursts the speed, attacks the lane. Puts it up, banks it with 1.9 left to go in the first. Puts the Suns by 3. Clippers. Shot after half court. No good. Air ball, my man. And we end the first quarter. The Suns by 3. 25-22. What a start for Phoenix in this game. They were trailing early on, but then able to battle their way back as they were able to key in and attack to the basket. And a big key why was DeAndre Aiden as they were trailing early, and then they were down 8-4, and then Aiden got them back on top as they were up 11-8 for Phoenix. And now they're up 25-22 at the end of the first. DeAndre Aiden keying in. Big difference inside the low post. He's got 12 points, top scores, 6 for 8 from the floor. After missing his first shot at the right elbow, he has made the last 6 out of 7 attempts from the floor by DeAndre Aiden, along with 5 rebounds, top rebounder. Devin Booker's only got 4. Still the first quarter, though. 1 for 5 from the floor by Booker. And Cameron Payne, great start to this game, filling in for CP3 at the point. 7 points by Cameron Payne, 3 for 5 from the floor, 2 assists total for Cameron Payne. 6 as a team by Phoenix as they led the assist battle 31-23 in game 1. For the Clippers, only 2 total assists. Leading scorer Reggie Jackson with only 3 at the right corner, 7 points. And then 5 points by Paul George. Struggling start for PG-13, 0 for 2 from 3, 2 for 7 from the floor. 4 points by Zubac so far with 4 rebounds. And Marcus Morris Sr., another struggling game in the playoffs for him. 1 for 6 shooting, just 2 points by Marcus Morris Sr. And this has been a tough series currently for Marcus Morris Sr. He is 0 for 6 from 3-point range. And also just cold, shooting the ball throughout the series, as he has got himself total in the series so far just 8 total points and is shooting the ball. He is shooting the ball 4 for 17 from the floor in this series. Thanks so much, Dexter, for being a part of the stream. Paul, welcome in here. Yeah, I watched most of it. I was setting up my stream when I was doing that. I covered like the last 5 minutes to let you guys know what was going on. It was different from last year. Because last year they had shown the ping pong balls last year, and this year they didn't do any of that. They just announced it when the team picks came in. Because last year you couldn't really see or visualize anything. What's good, Christian on the stream? Welcome in here. Primo, welcome in. Taking the Clippers. Best of luck there, bud. Hassan, welcome in. Chris in the stream, welcome in. Cade, welcome back in here. Yeah, I would not count out the Clippers, even though they're missing Kawhi. The Clippers are just such a strange team that they've gone down 0-2 twice and come back and won it. Even if they do go down to 0-2 after this game tonight, I still wouldn't count them out. Because we've had quite a bit of series games that the teams have been trailing down. 0-2 for the Bucks, they were down, they came back and won. 0-2 twice for the Clippers. The Hawks were down 2-1 against Philadelphia, they came back and won. So stranger things can happen. Though the Phoenix Suns, it's going to be tough going down 0-2 for the Clippers because Phoenix is just well coached. They're well disciplined. Sean, welcome in here from Jamaica. Jennifer in the stream. Zeb, welcome in here. Smith in the stream from the UK. Glad to have you guys back on the channel. Thanks so much for the dedication. Almost 3 a.m. out there. And we are back to action. Quarter number 2 has begun. The Suns with the ball first. They put up a jumper to Kia. Hit the rim short. No good. Clippers with a possession down by 3. 11:35 left to go in the second. Luke Kennard playing his first minutes today. At the left baseline, Kennard working on Torrey Craig. Now at the left elbow. Cousins backs his way on Saric, back out to Rondo. Left baseline, Rondo dribbles on Saric, back out to the left corner. Rondo, 3 in the air. That is way off the mark, and it's a shot clock violation as well. To the right of the rim from the left corner, he took the 3. So rough start by Rajon Rondo to start out in his first minute today, missing a 3 well wide right to the rim. Good question, Yuri. I thought coming out of college, I definitely would have put Tyrese Maxey. I still think Tyrese Maxey has an opportunity because I really liked what he did at Kentucky. He came in clutch with big-time shots when he played his freshman season at Kentucky. Mystery by Phoenix. They're going to dump it off underneath, tapped out of bounds, and it will be Clippers. It's going to be Clippers ball or Phoenix here. Clock will stop with 10:57. Booker currently on the benches. They got a lot of the reserves into the game. It'll be Phoenix's ball underneath. Saric, Moore, Cam Johnson, Torrey Craig, and Cameron Payne. 5 in the court currently for Phoenix. As they're going with their reserves currently to start off the second. Got some space. Payne wide open at the right baseline. Banks it. That's good. Up in and off the backboard. Cameron Payne having a huge impact so far for the Phoenix Suns. Number 2 score behind Aiden's 12. Payne's got 9 points with 2 assists. Under 10:40 in the second. Dump off underneath. Man, and the key puts it up. Contacted and fouled. Clock will stop with 10:36. 2 free throws coming up by Terrence Mann. To bring it back for Goody here. Some nice 2021 highlights from the tournament. Oh boy. Yeah, cannot wait for next year, man. There were some incredible games that I covered. So best game hands down. If you guys ask me what's the best game I've covered hands down, that would be UCLA against Gonzaga in the Final Four. That game was going back and forth, lead change after lead change, tie game after tie game, and then Jalen Suggs hit the buzzer beater in overtime. That was a roller coaster of a game. First free throw good by man. Second shot missed. Defensive rebound picked up by the Suns. 10.5 left to go in the second. Top of the key, Saric. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson dribbles up. Poked loose out of bounds. Phoenix will keep it. Leanne on the stream. Joseph from the Philippines. Ai, welcome in. Rowena, welcome in here. Not sure about Chris Paul. He is out indefinitely. He has to undergo 2 negative tests to get back. Bounce pass underneath to Saric behind the defense. Throws it down with a right-handed finish. Suns by 6, 29-23. Just over 10 minutes left to play in the second. Back out left wing perimeter Kennard. It's Luke Kennard, DeMarcus Cousins, Rajon Rondo, Nick Batum, and Terrence Mann. 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. Underneath Cousins, puts it up, no good. Tipped around the perimeter, and Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. 3-on-2, kick out left corner. Back over to the left wing Johnson, to the top Sarge, moves it outside of Payne. Payne dribbles back out, step back 3, right wing. Off the mark, missed it. Defensive rebound by Batum, under 10 left to go. Outside Rondo to Batum, back to Rondo. Rondo pump fake Kennard. Kennard top of the key over to Rondo left wing. Rondo dribbles left baseline. He's working one-on-one by Payne. Now dribbles into the key. Rondo with the right hand. Scoop no good. Too high off the glass. Defensive rebound picked by Phoenix. Suns give it back out. Johnson passes. No look right corner. Open 3. Craig over the rim. Missed it. Out of bounds. Last touch by Saric. Terrific pass from the right wing to the right corner. Cam Johnson over to Torrey Craig, but couldn't finish as he was over the rim in his wide open right corner 3. Chill Billy, welcome to the stream here. Phoenix, welcome on board. Glad to have you guys, or Felix, welcome in. Glad to have you guys back at the stream. Phoenix up by 6. LA with a possession. Rondo dumps it into the post. Cousins working on Saric, and a foul picked up from behind. It's on Johnson. Clock will stop with 9:02. DeMarcus Cousins will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. First shot is good by Cousins. I think Jalen Suggs is going to go to the Cavs. So that means that Evan Mobley will be picked up by Houston. Second shot through as well. 4-point game, 29-25. Hey, thanks so much, Kevin, for being a part of the stream right now. Best of luck in your train ride home in NYC. Top of the key. They dribble to the free throw circle. Payne back over to Johnson. Back outside of Payne. No look past top of the key. Saric launches, but missed it. Defensive rebound picked by LA. Down the lane, Cousins denied. Kennard picks it up in the right wing. Back out to the top, Rondo. Passes left corner. Over left wing, man turns the corner. Back outside of Rondo. Pump fake, open 3, left wing. Triple, gets it. That is good by Rajon Rondo. Puts it to a 1-point game. 29-28. I haven't watched much Euro 2020 because I'm at work during that time. Those games are usually played when I'm at work, usually in the afternoon. Phoenix gets fouled. They're going to shoot 2 more at the free throw line. So the clock will stop with 8:18 left to play in the second. Nice pump fake by Rondo. Folded defense looking for Batum. And the Suns gambled on a double team at the left corner as they thought that he was going to make the extra pass to Batum. But Rondo left open at the left wing. Took the 3 and sunk it. Yeah, both of the playoff series are great here, AJ. If you enjoy hockey, I would definitely recommend my best friend covers a hockey channel play-by-play. Check out Off the Wall Hockey. He's streaming now, I believe, as well. So check out his channel if you want to stay in the know with the NHL playoffs. He's my best friend. We grew up and went to school together ever since the first grade. His name is John from Off the Wall Hockey. Second free throw by Cameron Payne. That one is right down the middle. 31-28, 8:18 left to play in the second. Cameron Payne's got 11 points. Number 2 scorer behind DeAndre Ayton with 12. Devin Booker back into the game. Jumper by Kennard. And away from the ball, it won't count. That's an offensive foul by LA. Paul George will check back into the game. 8:08 left to play. Jacob on the stream, welcome in. Things going pretty well. Welcome in AJ, Paul, Krishan, thanks so much for supporting here, bud. Warren, welcome back in. Moe here. Yes, Devin Booker's out on the court again. Devin Booker's only got 4 points, 1 for 5 from the floor, but Aiden and Payne are carrying, combining for 23 out of the 31. Payne will bring it up the court. It's Payne, Saric, Booker, Johnson, and Craig, the 5 in the court. Booker, top of the key 3, splash. Just like that is good for the triple by Devin Booker. Clippers have possession. 7:45 left to go in the second. At the right wing, Rondo dribbles right baseline. Dumps it out left corner, George. George working on Craig. Back out left wing, Rondo. 10 on the shot clock. Rondo gives off to George, deflected out in the corner. It's on Craig. Clock will stop with 7 left to go on the shot clock. 7:34 remaining. At the left wing, George gets the inbound, kicks it out top of the key. Man, pump fake, open, straight away, hits it. That is good by T-Man. Right down the pipe, he drills it, 3-point game. 7:20 left to go in the second. Phoenix has possession. Payne at the top of the key. Dribbles now left wing by Batum, he's defended. Gives that left baseline into the key. Johnson, inside, good, that's good for 2. Phoenix by 5, 36-31, approaching 7 left to go on the clock. Clippers have the ball with George. Edge of the Valley logo. George working on Craig one-on-one. 10 on the shot clock towards the left wing. Dumps it off underneath Batum. Kick out left corner. Kennard launches. No good off the mark from 3. And Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. Payne has it at the top. Working on George. Moves it out left wing Booker. Booker one-on-one Batum, dumps it off inside Saric, receives the pass in the post. Saric puts it up, defended by Batum, banks it. That is good by Saric, up and in off the backboard. Phoenix extends up by 7. Under 6.5 left to go. 3 ball, gets it. That is good by Rajon Rondo, straight away for the Clippers. .6:10 left to go remaining in the second. Torrey Craig has it at the right wing. Away from the ball fall, picked up. It's on LA. Clock will stop with 6:10. Ephraim on the stream, welcome in. Jonathan, welcome in here. Ant on the stream. Oh, yes. Yeah, John from Hot Take Hockey does an awesome job, too, with his streams. My best friend that I went to school with, it's John from Off the Wall Hockey. So those are 2 Johns. They have separate hockey channels. Timeout taken on the floor, 38-34. The score, Phoenix is up. Phoenix takes a timeout. Here's the clock will stop with 6:10. We'll be back into it after the timeout. Hey, thanks so much, Sean, from Jamaica here, supporting once again. Best of luck there, AJ, with the games you've got with Vegas and Phoenix tonight. Walter in the stream, welcome in. Welcome in, Carl here. Jimmy, what's good here? Glad to have you back at the channel. Rack, welcome on board. Right now in the timeout, Devin Booker drilled a 3 a couple moments ago. He's got 7. Number 3 score so far for Phoenix, but DeAndre Ayton, 12 points in the first quarter, still leading the scoring, yet to play in the second so far. He played all 12 in the first, 6 for 8 from the floor. They're going Saric off the bench, and that's where Saric has got himself 4 total bench points so far in this game. So the big key in game number 1, points in the paint. And once again, where Phoenix was plus 20, 54-34 in points in the paint. Tonight, they are dominant once again. 26 for 12 with points in the paint in favor of the Suns, where Aiden has got himself so far 12 of those points in the paint, and then Saric has got 4, holding the B16 right there, which is Aiden's alone got the same amount of points in the paint as the Clippers do. Once again, the Clippers staying in this game because the 3 ball has been hitting lately. They struggled early, but now they've made 4 threes. Reggie Jackson leads the way, 7 points. Or off the bench, Terrence Mann, he leads the way as he's off the bench. 8 points for Terrence Mann. Drill down to 3. Rajon Rondo's got 2 threes. He's got 6 points off the bench in 6 minutes. And then there's the 7 by Jackson, 5 by George. George struggling 2 for 7. What's good? Books with Benjamin. Welcome back in here. I'm going to stick with my prediction for LA in this series. That's what I had before the playoff series, but it wouldn't shock me if Phoenix wins this series. And if Phoenix does win this series, it wouldn't shock me if Phoenix wins the title. I think Phoenix against Milwaukee, that could potentially go into a Game 7. I know Sports Fury does a lot of good football games, and they also do the NBA games as well. But I think they do like every single Sunday night game for the Sports Fury. So they have a terrific football channel. I know a lot of people do different teams that they have. Nelson on the stream, welcome in. Andy, welcome in here. David Duke going first round. I think probably he's going to go more in the second for Duke, if I had to predict. I think he's going to be around like the 40 to 45 mark, around there. Yeah, I agree. Must win for LA, but LA down 0-2. We've seen it twice so far what they could do. Top of the key 3, back from the timeout. Saric launches. He delivers. That is good. I'm going to take the Suns against the Bucks. Phoenix is 2-0 this season with 2 wins by 1 point each. I think that goes into a Game 7, but I think Phoenix is... when Chris Paul comes back, he should be good to go in that series. I think throughout his career, you add it up, I think CP3 is going to be the one that's more hungrier to get it. Whereas at that rate, I feel like for the Bucks, they're probably just more happy to get there that they're going to save Booge's job if he keeps it up, because that was a huge series win over Brooklyn. It went from not being the head coach potentially down to 0-2 in a series to now Budenholzer's job has been saved so far as they won that game. But now they have to do their job once again against Atlanta and not get blown out in that series if that's a shocker. Phoenix came up with a steal at the corner. They took it up the court. Clippers commit a foul. Clock will stop with 5:03. Phoenix as a team so far has got 6 personal fouls, and the Clippers have got 9. Yeah, last game it didn't really have much fouls, because that Philadelphia-Atlanta series had a ton of personal fouls. 5 minutes left to go in the first. Booker gets the inbound, dribbles, 18-footer straight away. Off the back rim miss, Jackson picks up the defensive rebound. Under 5 minutes left to play before halftime. 5-point lead by Phoenix. Jackson dribbles. At the right elbow, takes the jumper, drills it. That is good for 2. By Reggie Jackson. 3-point game, 41-38. 4.5 left to go before halftime. Top of the key, Payne. Payne dribbles, floats it up 15-footer, gets the friendly roll into the net. That's good for 2 more by Cameron Payne. Having a great game for Payne as he is currently for Phoenix the top scorer now with 13 points. Right baseline jumper, Jackson rattles in. That's good for 2. Reggie Jackson back-to-back buckets leads the way now in double figures with 11. Payne at the left wing, defended by Jackson. Dribbles right elbow, back outside to Booker. Booker over to Payne, launches deep 3, drills it down, bang, bang. That's good by Cameron Payne. 6-point lead for Phoenix. Cameron Payne out in full control with 16 points filling in for CP3 at the point. 15-footer George straight away missed it, no good off the mark. Away from the basketball, that will be an offensive foul again for LA. As Payne gets knocked down, going up for the rebound, I believe it's going to be assessed to Cousins. Will on the stream, welcome in here. Bernolfa, welcome in. Tonia. Tecumseh, welcome on board. 3:40 left to go in the second. Aiden has the top of the free throw circle. Moves outside the Crowder, top of the key. Crowder moves it left wing perimeter. It's into the hands of Booker. 8 on the shot clock. Booker dribbles up jumper over Beverly, and Pat Beverly comes up with a denial and blocks it. Clippers have the ball with Jackson up the court. Fun Toys in the stream welcome in. Jackson at the left wing. Dribbles top of the free throw circle. Back out. Lobs it off to Morris. In the key Morris. Double team. Right corner moves the ball. Right baseline dribble. Beverly kick out left corner Morris. Morris dribbles up jumper. Off the mark. Below the rim. Missed it at the left baseline, and here goes Phoenix. 3 minutes left to go. Top of the key, Payne launches again. Straightaway three, this time he misses. Defensive rebound picked up by the Clippers. Under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. LA down by 6. George into the key. Dump off Zubac underneath triple team. Left corner, left wing. Top of the key. Launches. Straightaway open. Got it. Pat Beverly sinks it. Great ball movement. Inside by Zubac. Left corner, left wing. Top of the key. Drills it down by Beverly. 2.5 left to go before halftime. Suns by 3. They're at the top here with Payne. Moves it off left wing Booker. Working on Beverly. 10 on the shot clock. Booker dribbles left baseline underneath the hoop, back out to the top. Jackson steals it away. One man a beat. Dribbles out to the right corner, working on one-on-one Payne. Right corner bounce pass underneath Beverly. Kick out left corner. George launches three. Rattled out, no good. Offensive rebound. Zubac kept alive, lost it. Aiden strips him away, and the steal picked up by Phoenix. They move it up underneath. Booker back out right corner perimeter. Saving it's Crowder. Back out to the top, Payne. Payne dribbles, attacks the lane. No good, knockdown, no call. Zubac with the ball. Up the court. Over to George. Back in his way. Back out left wing. Beverly, open three. Takes it. No good, off the mark, short. 1:40 left to play before halftime. And the Suns lead by 3. Nasser in the stream, welcome in. Rensky, welcome on board here. Here goes Booker at the right elbow. Kicks it out, just out of reach of Cameron Payne. That's a rare Phoenix turnover. Just the right and below the outstretched reach of Cameron Payne off his fingertips out of bounds. As that is turnover number 5 tonight for Phoenix. Clock will stop with 1:31 left to go before halftime. Suns lead it by 3. 46-43. We'll take a timeout here as the clock stops with 1:31 left to go in the second. Yeah, so what I think about Stephen A's comments there with Devin Booker being the next Kobe, I think it's still too early. Because the difference is Kobe with what he can do, what he could do defensively for Kobe throughout his career. Just absolute dog on the court. And Booker's there offensively. Like Booker has risen to be one of the top offensive threats in the league. What's good, Elijah? Welcome to the stream here. Glad to have you back in here on a watch streak again. Yeah, before the season started, Phoenix was 8-0 in the bubble. And then they start off the season great too. A dono here from Kelly. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat here. Thanks so much, Kelly. Really appreciate it, bud. That's awesome. AJ bet second rounds before the second round started. That's awesome. Best of luck there to Vegas and Phoenix for you, bud. Welcome in David on the stream right now. No Chris Paul tonight. But Cameron Payne's playing terrific in place of Chris Paul. Leading scorer for Phoenix, Cameron Payne, 16 points in 17 minutes, 3 assists, 12 assists as a team for Phoenix. Moving the ball terrific once again. All-around team effort. Devin Booker's got 7. DeAndre Ayton has got 12 points in 14 minutes, 6 rebounds. And then for the Clippers, Reggie Jackson keeping LA in the game, 11 points, 5 for 8 from the floor for Jackson. Paul George has missed 7 shots, 3 for 10 with 7 points so far. Terrence Mann as well, off the bench, 8 points in 12 minutes for Mann. Welcome back in, BTK in the stream. Alton, welcome in here. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. right now in the timeout. Check out the channel merchandise link if you guys would like. We have some pretty cool stuff over there. I'm actually repping the merch right there. I got the logo in the corner of my shirt. Check out that link, the Behind the Arc Basketball channel merchandise, short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts. That link is posted in the chat. It's also in the description below this video. Chris Paul is out indefinitely. He has to undergo 2 negative tests to come back. Rock on the stream, welcome in here. Once again, yeah, another game that the Clippers are hanging around once again. Freedom Express, welcome in, taking Phoenix by 32. So we will get back to action. 1:31 left to go in the second quarter. Clippers will have the inbound. George puts the ball into the backcourt to Jackson as we are back to action. It's George, Jackson, Zubac, Morris, and Rondo, 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. 1:20 in the second. Right baseline dribble. Underneath the hoop. George puts it up. Scores. Up and in off the backboard. 1 point game now. 46-45. 1:10 left to go before halftime. Suns have possession. Booker, Aiden, Crowder, Bridges, Cam Johnson in the left corners. That's who's on the court right now. 1 minute left to play. Approaching the mark. Booker. Dribbles. Jumper. 15-footer. Gets it. That is good by Devin Booker. Oh, beautiful step back right there as he knocks it down. Phoenix by 3. 57 seconds left to go. Yes, he did, but even if you take it, you still can test that, but it's very odd. Very, very odd that they have to wait until he has to undergo 2 negative tests. Rondo has the top of the key. 45 seconds left to go before half. 10 on the shot clock. Rondo moves it cross-court left corner. Morris snatches it. Defended by Payne. Dribbles, backs his way inside. Jumper, turnaround, hits it. That's good for Marcus Morris Sr. Back to a 1-point game. Phoenix on top, 48-47. 35 seconds left to go before halftime. Suns with the ball. Dribbles behind his back, pass half court. Booker. Defended 1-on-1, top of the key by Rondo. 15 on the shot clock. 12-second differential shot clock and game clock. Booker. The pick set by Aiden. Gets around Rondo. Trying to pass it behind his back. Rondo comes up with a steal, though, at the corner. Kept it in the court of play. Refs are going to call. It's a kicked ball violation to keep it there, though, off the shoe by Rondo. And I believe it's still going to be Phoenix basketball, but what a play by Rondo. Hustle play. Around the left wing perimeter. Almost completed the steal. It was close. Bubba on the stream here. Welcome in. Bubba Wallace guy. Fresh Milk on the stream. Welcome in. From Jamaica. Watching with his son Okeem. Sean, appreciate it here, bud. Dave on the stream here from the Philippines. Welcome on board. 17 seconds left to go. Booker to inbound passer. Gives it off to Aiden. 5 in the shot clock. Top of the key. Dumps it off inside. Oh, nice catch. Underneath. Puts it up. Couldn't finish by Bridges. George for the rebound. 10 seconds left to go. Takes it past the half-court logo. Now 5 seconds. Moves it out left wing perimeter. Rondo. Rondo working on Johnson. Rondo contacted and Cam Johnson picks up the reach-in. 2.3 seconds left to go. Phoenix by 1. 48-47. Lionel, welcome in. T in the stream and John. Glad to have you guys be a part here. 2.3 seconds left. And the Clippers will get the inbound coming up. At the left wing perimeter, near side of the court, they'll inbound with Rondo. Rondo the inbound passer. Gives it off to George. George to the top of the key. Takes the 3 at the shot clock horn and no good. Missed it. Off the back rim and we go into halftime. The Suns by 1. 48-47 as Phoenix at home rolls into a 1-point halftime lead. Alright, so right now we're just on halftime, everyone. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play of NBA games, also college hoops as well. So glad to have you guys be a part here once again. Gustavo from Mexico, welcome to the stream. D-Landed, welcome back. Marin's channel, welcome in. Rain or Drain, welcome back to the stream. Thanks so much, T, for finding my channel. Really appreciate all the new people for being a part here tonight. Feel free to join me in tomorrow night. I plan on being back for Bucks against Hawks, game number 1, Eastern Conference Finals. I took Phoenix in this one to go up 2-0. Phoenix by 5, 117-112 is my prediction. Last Young in the stream. Great first half indeed. Really nice game. Clippers kept themselves in this game with Reggie Jackson scoring 11 points. And off the bench, Terrence Mann's got 8. Rondo's got 6. 5 3-point shots made by the Clippers and 4 by Phoenix in the first half. But the difference here has been 2 players for the Phoenix Suns. Cameron Payne, terrific start to the game. Leads all scorers, 16 points for Cameron Payne in 17 minutes. Filling in at the point for CP3, along with 3 assists. 12 points by DeAndre Ayton, as he is 6 for 8 from the floor. Number 2 scorer. Devin Booker's got 9. Paul George has got 9. Archie in the stream, welcome in. Great game indeed so far. Quick update here. Phoenix leading once again points in the paint as the Suns are plus 30 in this series in points in the paint. Tonight they're 28 for 18 in points in the paint. In game number 1, the Suns were in that favorite category too, as they led that category 54-34. Tonight, though, the Clippers actually lead the rebounding category, a category that they had lost in the last game for LA, but they're up 23-20 at the end of 1. Once again, Phoenix, 12 assists at halftime compared to just 5 by the Clippers. Phoenix, 31 total assists in game number 1. I've got Phoenix winning it all. Phoenix beat the Bucks twice in the regular season by 1 point each in both of those games. That's going to be a terrific series. I think very well it could go into 7. So bench points being a factor. Aiden with 12 of those, or points in the paint being a factor, with DeAndre Ayton 12 out of the 28 of Phoenix's points in the paint so far in this game. We're going to take a look at bench points right now since we're at halftime. Suns with 11 points off the bench, 7 by Saric, 4 by Cameron Johnson. And it's the bench points that's keeping the Clippers in this. It's the 8 points by Terrence Mann, 6 points by Rajon Rondo, 16 points off the bench, 2 by Cousins as well. Paulo, Raymond, We Will Win, Ja Reggae in the stream. Welcome in all the new people here for being a part. Hey, thanks so much, Tariq. Really appreciate the bud for being a part here once again on the stream. I'm going to see if I can do a poll here. I just discovered that they added polls in here, so we're going to do this. Right now, we're just at halftime currently. Let's see. We're gonna try it out. I've never done this before for sort of like a halftime poll that we do right now. Let's see if I can get this up here in just a minute. So I'm gonna put this out. Let's see. I think it went. I think it dropped in there someplace. Maybe. Let me know if you guys got a poll in there. Oh, we got it right now. Okay, so halftime poll, it looks like. Oh, I can end it too. The only thing is, oh, there we go. I can see the chat. I've never done this before. This is pretty cool. Let's vote, everyone. Right now, we're just at halftime. Question is, who do you have in the NBA Finals? As I just unveiled a poll out there. Suns against Bucks, Suns against Hawks, Clippers against Bucks, or Clippers against Hawks. This is pretty cool. I just discovered that they do polls here on the chat, so looks like we're moving up in the world right now. This is pretty cool. So they got a new setting out here, and I look to take advantage of it. So let's get that poll hype out in the chat. Feel free to vote if you guys would like. If you're new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I'll keep it up for halftime, and then I'll go over what we have or so for the numbers. That's pretty cool. The first time that we ever did a poll before, so this is pretty cool, everybody. Yeah, I saw it once by, I think, another stream that did it before. So I thought about doing it. I saw that they added it like a couple of days ago, so we got some poll hype out here right now. Feel free to put that out in the chat. What's good, Steve, Tyler? Welcome to the stream here, guys. Right now we're just at halftime. We have a little cool unveiling here on the stream right now. Right now, since we're at half, got a couple links out for you guys. Feel free to check them out. I'll put them into the chat. The pinned link in the chat, that's the channel memberships. What the channel memberships do is it's as low as $1.99. The US dollar rate is for $1.99 to be a channel member per month. And what that gets you access to is shoutouts for every single one of my live streams. And then also it gets you special live streams at least once per month that I cover for a non-basketball related game at least once per month. Could be like an NFL game or a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game. What's good, Kara? Welcome back to the stream here. Hope all is going well. Prince Morgan, welcome in here from Jamaica. And also, I'm repping the merchandise out here today. All four of those links are posted in the description of this video. This is the merchandise that I have right here behind your basketball logo in the left corner of my shirt. But check out the merchandise site. That link is posted in the description below this video. I also just put that link out in the chat as well. We have some pretty cool stuff on the merchandise site. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillows, stickers, sweatshirts as well. If anybody's interested, check that out. All four of those links, Discord, my Twitter link, along with merchandise and memberships are all posted in the video description. Marsha, welcome back in. Thanks so much, Raymond. Appreciate it here. Yeah, Pistons get the number 1 pick now, so it looks like Cade Cunningham's going to be going over to Detroit. So quick update. I'll do a quick update of what the top teams are in a draft lottery. So Detroit Pistons get the number 1 draft pick. Houston Rockets are in the number 2 pick. Cleveland Cavaliers, they get the number 3 pick, and then the Toronto Raptors at number 4. So those are the top 4 picks. And then after that, Orlando Magic at 5, Oklahoma City Thunder at 6. Golden State Warriors, they get 2 picks inside the lottery, one at number 7. And they also get the last one at 14. Orlando Magic gets pick number 8. The Sacramento Kings at pick number 9. New Orleans Pelicans pick number 10. Charlotte Hornets at 11. San Antonio Spurs at 12. 13 the Pacers. And then back to 14 with Golden State. Lamar liking the Suns and the Bucks here in the finals. I'm trying to check that out right now. That is the most popular right now, it looks like, as we have over 140 votes that's poured in here. If you haven't already voted, feel free to vote, as we have over 1,000 out in the stream. I just put up a halftime poll, the first ever time that I've ever done a halftime poll. This is pretty cool. So feel free to vote if you guys haven't already done so. Lakers should trade Anthony Davis. Well, they got him 2 summers ago. I think they're going to need a whole ton more from Anthony Davis. I know he's injury prone, but I don't think you want to trade their superstar player. That's the thing. But yeah, I think it's time to move on from Kuzma. Dennis Schroeder, I think he should be part of a trade package as well for Schroeder. What's good? Jeff on the stream, welcome in here. Glad to have you back at the stream. I got the score right here. Right now we're at halftime. It's 48-47. Yeah, indeed. We are connecting the world out here. We got so many players or so many people on the stream international. Philippines, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Belize. I'm from the U.S. where I am in Massachusetts. Let me know out in the chat where you guys are from as we connect the world here internationally. We have like a ton of islands too that we get. Bahamas is one of them. I think I saw quite a bit of Mexico out in the chat. Panama was another one that I saw quite a bit in the chat. Also, out across the sea, the UK, we get quite a bit from. Peter here from Ireland, welcome in. Haven't seen Ireland in quite a bit of time. Puerto Rico with Hector from India on the stream. Yadav, welcome in here. Dominica with Alan. My prediction in this game, I took Phoenix by 5. 117-112. Guyana, that's another one. Quite a bit from Dominica. Superman, welcome back in once again. Superman out in Thailand. Abdul from Saudi Arabia. That's another one too. We connect the world out here. I know I saw Egypt a couple days ago in the chat. Yeah, bringing the world together here for play-by-play. It's incredible, guys, how much we have grown the community. We hit 17K for subscribers on the last stream. That was phenomenal. Like, we have grown a ton here lately. My man Jeff from Providence out there. That boy Lario from Mississippi in the stream with the red balloons. Quite a bit from the Philippines. Welcome in. We have Liesel in here from the Philippines. Patricia May, welcome back on the stream again. It was a fun first half. This has been a terrific series so far. Yeah, the growth has been phenomenal here on the channel. Thanks so much, Ricardo, for finding my stream. Goody's excited, looks like, for Indiana Jones. If you guys haven't already voted in the poll, feel free to do so. I'll unveil that vote in a little bit. The question is in the poll. Who do you have in the NBA Finals? And then I get the poll out there with the Suns versus Bucks, Suns versus Hawks, Clippers versus Bucks, and Clippers versus Hawks. I'll reveal the votes when we do end halftime. Yeah, Vahala does an awesome job too. I checked out his stream yesterday. He covers a lot of baseball games for the Dodgers there. That's great. So Jeff's a part of his streams there too. That's great, man. I know like a good amount of the streamers because we all like join each other's streams and build. What the best part is about this, you build a community together. The leading score right now is not the leading score that you probably would have all predicted so far at halftime. It's Cameron Payne. He's got himself 16 points for Payne. 6 for 12 from the floor, leading the way for Phoenix in 17 minutes. And then for the Clippers leading the way, that's Reggie Jackson. He's got 11 points. Eugene back at the stream, welcome in. He's taking Phoenix. Thanks so much, IT, for finding my channel. Yes, Diego, welcome back in. Yeah, I remember you as well. Diego been watching for about a year here. Glad to have you back in the stream, bud. Famar, welcome in from the Philippines. Greg, welcome in. Taking the Suns tonight by 3. Yeah, Manhattan counts. Anything counts where you guys are from as we connect the world here internationally. So still at halftime, we're going to start off here in a little bit. All right, looks like we're going to get to the third quarter in just a moment. So I'll bring in the poll for you guys right now. 275 votes have been cast. To the 275 votes, the popular one is number 1, Suns versus Bucks, which equates for 56% of the vote, which the majority took to be in the NBA Finals. So Suns versus Bucks was number 1. It went in order for 1, 2, 3, and 4 down the line. Number 2 was Suns versus Hawks at 19%. Number 3 was Clippers versus Bucks, a close 18%. And then number 4 was Clippers versus Hawks, as that one only got 7%. But Suns versus Bucks won the percentage at 56% total. As we are underway here, start of the third quarter has begun. It will be Booker, Payne. Aiden is back out there underneath as Aiden tried to tip it up, couldn't come up with the rebounds. Along with Crowder and Bridges attacking the lane. Jackson tried to go to the basket. He got contacted down on the ground and fouled. The clock will stop 30 seconds into this game. Oh, looks like the poll results also post. That's pretty cool. That's the first time that I've ever done that. Celtics right now, they gave up that pick at 16 to the Thunder, so they don't pick until the second round right now for the Celtics. Reggie Jackson at the line shooting 2. First shot is good. Norsalim, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for finding my channel, bud. Wander Baby, welcome on board. Jeffrey out in Hawaii, welcome in. Second free throw is good. Clippers on top. 30 seconds into the third as we're just underway. Phoenix with the possession. Payne over to Aiden, top of the key. Aiden dribbles up now, top of the free throw circle. Hands it off to Payne. Takes the 3 straight away. Off the mark, miss. Beverly comes out with a defensive rebound. Clippers with a possession. Second one of the third. Top of the key, George working on Booker towards his left. Turns the corner, dribbles. Into the key jumper. Takes it, falls down, hits it. That is good, though, by PG-13. Paul George now with 11, and the Clippers out to a 4-0 start in the third quarter. 1 minute through the third. Payne turns the corner, dribbles, attacks the lane, and that will go out of bounds. He turned it over. Heavy contact as Payne is down. Cameron Payne able to get back up on his feet. I've got the Bucks in that series. Amhendra on the stream. Welcome in from Indonesia. Oh, it's going to be a late call. They reversed it, actually. This will be a blocking foul picked up by the Clippers, and Cameron Payne will head to the free throw line. Initial call was turnover, but they have reversed it. First shot, no good. Off the back rim, missed the free throw by Payne. Second shot by Payne at the line. That one's up and through. 51-49, 10:50 left to go in the third. Jackson takes it past the half-court logo. Jackson now top of the key, defended by Payne. Jackson dribbles, dumps it off underneath Zubac, and it was between a pass and the shot. Went off the front rim as Phoenix comes up with a rebound, and Beverly picks up the fall on Payne's dribble up the court. Patrick Beverly assessed with his third personal foul. Octavianus, welcome to the stream here. Taking the Clippers from Indonesia. Big homie, welcome in. 10:36 left to go in the third. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate it here. We got Richard from Florida on the stream. Nathan's Vlog, welcome in. IEM, welcome in here. Quick, Pat Beverly being assessed a personal foul as the refs are taking a look at this personal foul picked by Beverly from behind. It was heavy contact as Cameron Payne dribbled up the court and around the top of the key got knocked down by Cameron Payne from behind by Beverly as Beverly reached down and grabbed him with both of his arms from behind and Payne fell down. Yeah, I was thinking about Golden State, who they could potentially pick. Scotty Barnes could potentially be a possibility because he has a lot of the same characteristics as Draymond Green, and he's got a ton of upside for him to just be developed underneath a type of leader to play underneath Draymond Green. 10-10 left to go in the third, approaching the mark. Jumper was good by Phoenix. Underneath, Zubac's turnaround. Right-handed hook, missed it. At the right block, and the ball goes right back to the Suns. Approaching 10 left to go in the third. Payne turns the corner. Dribbles. Jumper, step back. 15-footer. Hits it. That is good. 53-51. 10 minutes left to go in the third. Suns now on top. Cameron Payne, terrific game. Leads all scorers with 19 points. 7 for 14 for the floor. Attacking the lane underneath. George gives it back out to the wing. And a personal foul is assessed to Phoenix. It's on Aiden. Let's go to Turo on the stream. Welcome in. Very interesting right there. 9:47 left to go in the third. Thanks so much, Elaine, for finding my channel. Really appreciate it. Yeah, there was some shoving underneath. It was between Bridges and Aiden. And the refs sorted out. It'll be a personal foul assessed to Bridges then. Lob over the top behind the defense for the Clippers, and they tie it up. That's a alley-oop jam thrown down by Zubac. Tied up at 53. Yeah, it's been awesome, man. Glad to have you on the channel after a year, Diego. Really appreciate it, bud, for coming on by again. They turn the corner. Payne down the lane, lays it up and in with the right hand, up and in off the backboard. Cameron Payne leads all scorers, 21 points tonight, filling in at the point for CP3. 9:15 left to go in the third, top of the key. It's George, moves towards his right, drives inside on Booker. Get that out of there. DeAndre Aiden picks up the denial from behind. Though there's a late whistle on the court. Booker was working on George as George took it down the lane. And the refs will call this a personal foul picked up by Booker. Booker bumps into George as he went down the lane. Deshaun, welcome in here from Dayton, Ohio. This is a real live stream, play-by-play only. I cover play-by-play of the actual game, so it sounds like the radio call. First shot is good. At the line by Paul George. Let me know out in the chat who you guys got. Suns or Clippers. We have 9:06 left to go in the third. If you guys are new in the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thanks so much, OTF, for finding my channel. Second free throw. George misses off the mark, and they get the offensive rebound, though. Beverly dribbles back out, left wing perimeter. Out to the top to George. George working on Booker. Lost control of the basketball. Picks up with 6 in the shot clock. Right wing George takes it. Lost control of it again at the baseline, out of bounds. Refs will call it as it will stay Clippers ball. 1.5 on the shot clock remaining. 8:55 in the third. LA will get the inbound underneath. Beverly will be the inbound passer. Gives it out. Right baseline. Fadeaway. Jackson. Off the back rim. Ripped away in the glass. It's by Aiden. Though, that will be a Phoenix personal foul. DeAndre Aiden picks up the personal foul. And the clock will stop with 8:51. Beverly making a big-time hustle play, trying to soar up for that rebound, battling Aiden. He'll go right back to the Clippers with 14 on the shot clock. Clippers inbound, top of the key. George takes the three, rim short. Defensive rebound picked up for Phoenix. 8:40 in the third. Suns have possession. Payne with 21 top score in this game. Dribbles, right baseline, dumps it off. Watch out to the trail. Jay Crowder will go to the free throw line, shoot two. Contacted by Zubac as he tried to throw down a poster over Zubac over the top. And what a cut to the bucket by Crowder. All alone. Blocking foul picked up by Zubac. Yeah, things going pretty well, OTF. Hanging in there. Travis on the stream, welcome in. Ehab, thanks so much for being a part here. Yeah, I wouldn't count the Clippers out. Even if they go down to 0-2, knowing previous history in the playoffs, what the Clippers have done to 0-2. Once they get hot from the perimeter, they're tough to stop. Though Phoenix is a well-disciplined team. So to come back down to 0-2, it's going to be the toughest in this series because this Phoenix team is well-disciplined. They got great leadership, though young, but they've been doing an incredible job these playoffs. Miss floater in the key, no good by the Clippers. Phoenix comes out with a defensive rebound. At the top of the key, Booker. He dribbles, pump fake, jumper. No good in the key. Defensive rebound picked by Zubac. Clippers have possession. 8:05 left to go in the third. Attacking the lane. Jumper. Morris off the back iron. Tipped up. And Aiden comes out with a defensive rebound for the Suns. That is rebound number 8 for DeAndre Aiden. Now Cameron Payne has it at the left wing. He turns the corner, dribbles. Shot fake at the free throw circle. Gets around underneath and scores with a left hand. Friendly bounce goes down for Cameron Payne. What a game for C. Payne. 59-54. Timeout on the floor taken by Ty Lue for the Clippers. LA's got 4 timeouts left. 7:44 left to go in the third. Cameron Payne top scorer with 23 points. So we're going to go on a timeout here. 7:44 left to go in the third. Don't change the dial. Got a good one. Cameron Payne carrying for the Phoenix Suns. 23 points, 9 for 16 shooting. CP3. Way more right there for CP3. Yeah, Devin Booker has turned into one of the top offensive scorers in the league. I'm a Celtics fan, if you guys didn't know, and I knew that Devin Booker was legit the game that he dropped 70 in the Celtics from 4 years ago. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Right now we're in a timeout. 7:44 left to go in the third quarter. Suns by 5. They lead at 59-54. Quick update here. Phoenix with 3 players in double figures. Leading the way, 23 points by Cameron Payne. Incredible game for him. He has also got 2 blocks tonight for Cameron Payne. Filling in for Chris Paul at the point guard. Cameron Payne, 6'1" point, and he's got 2 blocks in the court. 23 points with 3 assists. 2 blocks, shooting 9 for 16 from the floor. 12 points by DeAndre Aiden, all 12 in the first quarter. He's got 8 rebounds as well, 6 for 8 from the floor in 21 minutes. Devin Booker, he's got 11 points currently, 4 for 13 from the floor. Not his best game so far today, but when Devin Booker's having a little bit colder of a game for him today, it's been Cameron Payne who has stepped up in a big way for the Suns offensively. And for the Clippers, taking a look at their leading scores. Big difference so far. Phoenix holding LA to just 5 5 for 16 from three-point range, as the Clippers knocked down 23s in Game 1, and they're just 31% from the perimeter for the number one three-point shooting team this season. For the Clippers, 2 players in double figures, 13 by Reggie Jackson, 12 now by Paul George, but he has missed all 5 threes after making 7 in Game 1. PG-13 goes 0 for 5 starting out today. Hey, thanks so much, Jessica, for being a part here on the stream. Yeah, hopefully next year Celtics will have a big season and be able to have a much better season and make some more big-time moves in the offseason. Brad's ahead of the game ball and already has started, as we saw with the Kemba Walker trade. Yeah, they don't know the coach yet for the Celtics. I heard Chauncey Billups is potentially in the running. My prediction was Steve Nash. I think Sam Cassell potentially could potentially be there too. C-Rod, thanks so much for the sub, brother. Really appreciate it. I like the trade. It brings in it gives the Celtics more room with their cap space, and also it brings back a leader with Al Horford on the court. The big reason why I like that trade is the Celtics, they needed front court help. They're now going to have to get a point guard, though, but Moses Brown coming in. Moses Brown averaged around 9 rebounds per game, playing around 20 minutes per game on average. And Moses Brown had 23 rebounds against the Celtics back in late April. So he's a second-year player from UCLA, and he's got a ton of potential. That's a bucket underneath off a putback by the Suns. 7 minutes left to go, approaching the mark. Pass in the key, getting too handsy with the ball. The Clippers turn it over in the traffic. Phoenix lobs over the top. Aiden underneath, defended by Zubac, puts it in for 2 more. Phoenix getting on a roll, back-to-back buckets after the timeout, part of an 8-zip Suns run in the last minute 55 seconds. The arena right now is on their feet in Phoenix Suns Arena. It is rocking. George in the key. Kick out left corner. Pump fake Morris working on Crowder 101. 6 in the shot clock. Morris takes into the key. Puts it up. No good. Hit the rim short. Aiden comes up with a defensive rebound. Rebound number 10 for DeAndre Aiden. 6:30 left to go. Booker moves it over, cross court, left wing. Bridges dumps it off Aiden, turnaround, left baseline jumper. Off the back rim, no good. Morris comes out with a defensive rebound. Elaine taking the Suns here. Welcome to the stream, Elaine. Appreciate you here for finding my stream. John Mark, Sander, welcome on board. SG, welcome in here. Right corner 3, gets it. That is good by Marcus Morris, Sr., and puts it to a 6-point game. That's the 6-made 3 for the Clippers tonight. 6 for 17 from the perimeter. Payne, nice dump off over to Aiden behind the defense. Gets behind George, puts it up and in off the backboard. 5:40 left to go in the third. George has it at the left wing. He's defended 101 by Bridges. Now he dribbles, drives, dumps it out right corner Morris. Morris working on Crowder. At the right block underneath. Passes over to Zubac. Zubac swarmed, and he will draw the foul. 5 in the shot clock, 5:27 left to go. Clock will stop. Yeah, Celtics are getting a new coach in. Brad Stevens moved up to president of basketball operations because they didn't want to give away Brad Stevens to another team, which is big because it keeps the basketball mind of Brad Stevens and the Celtics growing as a team. They can build off what they had with Stevens, and I feel more confident with Stevens as a president because of his IQ and his basketball mind, and having a different type of coach that can bring in a physicality type of level into the Celtics that they didn't really have with Stevens. First shot is good at the free throw line. by Zubac. Second one is up and through. 65-59, 5:20 left to go remaining in the third quarter. Phoenix up by 6. They got possession. Payne has it top of the key working on Jackson. 12 in the shot clock, dumps it off to Aiden. Top of the free throw circle, passes to the back right corner of the front court to Booker. Booker dribbles up to the right elbow. Now into the key for Booker. Jumper. Takes it over the top. Aiden as it was short. Aiden off the roll down. Alley-oop jam. That is good for 2 by DeAndre Aiden. They made it work either way. Under 5 left to go in the third. Jackson, edge of the logo. Gives it out right corner Beverly. 1-on-1 Booker. Passes out right wing perimeter. Into the hands to George. Dumps it off Beverly underneath. Swings it out top of the key. Jackson. Straightaway 3. Splash. That is good. Reggie Jackson sinks it. And puts it to a 5-point game. Phoenix 67-62. 4.5 left to go in the third. At the right wing perimeter. Now they dribble right baseline underneath the hoop. Payne moves it out to Aiden. Jumper, right elbow. Sinks it over Zubac. Says that is good. DeAndre Aiden, another impactful game for him in the playoffs. As he's got 20 points now and 10 rebounds. 4:10 left to go. Hook shot in the post. No good by Beverly. Offensive rebound Zubac. Back out Beverly to the top. Jackson. Top of the key, pump fake, working on Bridges. 6 in the shot clock. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. Towards his left. Takes the 3. Left wing. Off the back rim, no good. Crowder with a defensive rebound. Yeah, I'd be fine with that if Chauncey Billups was the head coach. At the left block, it's Payne. Payne 1-on-1 working on George. Cameron Payne 12 in the shot clock. Back outside, Crowder. Moves it out to Booker, the top of the key. Booker defended by George. 1-on-1, 4 in the shot clock. Booker takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. Zubac picks up the defensive rebound. Beverly moves over to George. 1 man to beat is Payne. Euro step inside, couldn't finish off the glass. Tipped up. Great defensive stop there for Phoenix as Aiden brings up the defensive rebound. Booker at the left wing gets followed by Beverly. Clock will stop. 3:22 left to go. Pat Beverly increases his foul trouble as now he picked up his 4th personal foul of the game. Only player in severe foul trouble right now. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, everyone. 3:22 left to go in the third quarter. Devin Booker is down in the court right now. Hopefully he's okay. Might have got poked in the eye. Let's see. Oh, no, he didn't get poked in the eye. Beverly gave him a jab, I believe. And Booker is down. Let's see. Oh, yeah, head-to-head. That's what happened. Beverly went head-to-head with Booker. Oh, Booker is bleeding from the nose. He has a big scrape at the top of the nose. Around the bottom eye level. On the top of the nose, Booker has a gash. Pat Beverly bumps heads defending Devin Booker, and Booker has a towel above his nose as they're gonna have to make the bleeding stop. Yeah, tons of blood coming from it right now, so Booker has to check out of the game for that. That's unfortunate. Pat Beverly right in his face, bangs head to head with a gash on his nose. Ouch. .322 left to go in the third. Beverly, too, with a head-to-head contact as he's bleeding from the top of the jersey. So Booker's going to go to the locker room now. Big applause for Devin Booker here at Phoenix Suns Arena. He should be back out later in this game. It's a big gash above his nose for Devin Booker. So they're probably going to do what Pat Connaughton does unless he broke something. That's the only thing. Unless he broke something, that's the big main problem and concern. That's a turnover by Phoenix in the key. Clippers have the ball back with Jackson. 3 minutes left to go in the third as we're back to action here. They give it over to George. George turns the corner, drives inside, scores. That's good, up and in off the backboard, 69-64. Reggie Jackson, he's the top scorer for the Clippers with 16. George has now got 14. 2:54 left to go in the third. Etuan Moore out there in the court right now. They got Crowder, Moore, Bridges, Ayton, and Cameron Johnson. At the left wing perimeter, Moore gives it out top of the key, Crowder. Pump fake, moves it out right corner, Bridges. Turns the corner, pro hop, dribbles into the key, dumps it off. Down the lane, Cam Johnson scores. Up and off the backboard with the right hand. That's good for 2. Phoenix by 7. 2.5 left to go in the third. Clippers have possession. Top of the key, Batum takes the 3, hits it. That is good for the triple straight away by Nick Batum. 4-point game. Yeah, I'm shocked that they didn't go to the monitor at that. Because Pat Beverly, looking at the intent purpose, it looked like it was intentional. Like, he was trying to give the Clippers a spark there. You don't do that. 2 minutes left to go in the third. Missed 3, top of the key by Phoenix. Clippers have the ball. Jackson lines it up. Rolled around the rim. Out, no good as Crowder tips over to Moore and comes up with a defensive rebound. Phoenix by 4. Minute 50 in the third. Moore, pump fake on Batum. Gives it out to Johnson. Jumper, catching fire, hits it. That's good for the 15-footer straight away by Cameron Johnson. Puts the Suns up by 6. Minute 30 left to go, approaching the mark. Clippers with a possession. It's Rondo, Jackson, Batum, George, and Mann. The 5 in the court currently for the Clippers. At the right elbow, Rondo dribbles back right wing, passes right corner, Mann. Right wing, Rondo dumps it off George. 2 in the shot clock. Back outside, Rondo. Pump fake, 3. Takes it straight away. Off the mark. Moore with a defensive rebound. 1:10 in the third. No look pass right wing. Catching fire. Transition, no good. Offensive rebound, Aiden. Lost it out of bounds. Turnover, Phoenix. Clock will stop with 1:04. Aiden lost at the baseline. Coke Dog in the stream, welcome in here. Mr. Proctor, welcome on board. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Jason on the stream, welcome in here. So we're going to take a timeout right now. 73-67. Suns by 6 with 1:04 left to go. I can't believe that they didn't stop the game more, and also for the refs and take a look at that at the review monitors. Like, Patrick Beverly just went straight head to head and put his head to contact it on Devin Booker. I used to play basketball growing up. My main sport was actually baseball that I played all the way through high school. Devin Booker is out of the game currently. What happened is Pat Beverly was guarding him around the perimeter, and Beverly just stuck out his head. It looked intentional. And Pat Beverly just stuck out his head and bumped his head on Devin Booker, and Booker had a big gash above his nose. He was bleeding from his nose, and it was dripping downwards. So if I get any updates here, because I'm trying to see if there's any updates. I don't know if there's anything more to it. But both of them bumped heads a couple moments ago, and both of the players went to the locker room. Both of them were bleeding. Pat Beverly was bleeding too. The top of his jersey was just soaked in red. Yeah, it was like leaning in helmet to helmet, except there was less of a helmet bump right there. Ian on the stream, welcome in here. If anybody's interested, check out the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. That link is posted out in the chat. We got some pretty cool stuff out there. Short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, iPhone cases, pillow stickers. Check it out. That link is in the chat. All 4 of those links, Discord, Twitter, merchandise memberships, are all posted in the description of this video. Also, the memberships link is pinned to the chat there, as low as $1.99 per month to become a channel member. What the memberships get you is shout outs for all channel members at every single live stream at the very end of the live stream for each and every single channel member, and also gets you special live streams at least once per month to a non-basketball related game. Could be like a NFL game or a Major League Baseball game or a NASCAR race that I've covered before, other sports before. Welcome back, Michael, again in here. Vincent, thanks so much for finding my stream. Paul, welcome on. Begging for Bluegrass, welcome in. 56.5 left to go in the third quarter. We are back to action. Both teams in the bonus, as we're coming back from the timeout. Yeah, if I have any updates to Devin Booker, I'll let you guys know. Him and Pat Beverly are right now in the locker room as they bumped heads together a couple moments ago. So Rajon Rondo got fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line right out of the timeout. First one is good. Welcome in, General Booty. Welcome in. Glad to have you back in the stream. Carlos, what's good here? Ujwell on the stream here. Not sure just yet. I'll let you guys know if anything changes, though. Him and Beverly are currently in the locker room getting treated. Second free throw is good. 50 seconds left to go in the third. Right now on the court for the Suns is Etuan Moore, Jay Crowder, Saric, Cam Johnson, and Mikal Bridges. Drives down the lane, Moore scores up and in off the backboard. That's good for 2 in the post. Phoenix once again by 6. Under 40 seconds left remaining in the third. At the right elbow, Rondo dribbles to the right corner, bounce pass into the hands of Kennard. Lobs it over to George. George jumper, deep 2, hits it. That is good for PG-13. 4-point game, 75-71. 20 seconds approaching the mark remaining in the third quarter. Paul George tied with Reggie Jackson as the top 2 scorers for the Clippers with 16. Moore defended by Rondo, edge of the Valley logo. 10 seconds left to go. Phoenix has the ball. 2-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Back out left wing. Saric launches 3 in the air. Off the back rim, tipped off the glass. Clippers come up with a defensive rebound. 1 second Rondo, as it was not enough time. Was not aware that the shot clock was going down, and instead he did a pass up the court instead of shooting at half court. We end the third quarter 75-71. Phoenix by 4. What's good? CW2K, welcome on board here. What a game we've had so far. Phoenix still with a lead currently 75-71. Cameron Payne leads all scorers, 23 points. What a game for Payne. 20 points now with 11 rebounds by DeAndre Ayton. And Devin Booker's got 11, but concern for Devin Booker is him and Patrick Beverly bumped heads. Both of them were bleeding. Devin Booker had a big gash around the top of his nose, and both Booker and Beverly went back to the locker room, have yet to come back in the game. Zubac's the leading rebounder for LA. He's got himself 10 rebounds. Reggie Jackson, Paul George tied for the top scorers with 16 even. And the difference so far has been points in the paint once again in this series in favor of Phoenix, as Phoenix is plus 44 in points in the paint, and today they are dominating inside again, 46-22 in favor of the Suns. 18-10. Phoenix leads the assist totals as well, but Clippers plus 1 on the glass, 32-31. The reason why the Clippers staying in this game is because they've doubled the three-point shooting than Phoenix. Phoenix just 4 for 18 from 3, where the Clippers are 8 for 22 from the outside. I can't believe that the refs didn't go to the review board to see if it was like any more of that, instead of letting them play on with both of them going off the court bleeding. They should have went back to the monitor on that and checked it more. All right, I'm getting from sources here that Devin Booker has just returned to the Suns bench for the fourth quarter. So this is some positive news for Phoenix now, that Devin Booker has returned back to the locker room. We're going to start the fourth quarter in just a moment. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell as well. As Devin Booker has returned not only back to the Suns bench, but he is back out in the game right now as we are back to action. So Devin Booker is on the court. The Clippers take a three to start off the fourth, and that is good. Around the perimeter, it's a 1-point game. 11:30 left to go in the fourth. Top of the key, Jackson dumps it off inside. Saric gets possession, puts it up, and he gets contacted and fouled. 11:30 remaining. 2 shots at the line coming up by Saric. So Devin Booker is on the court. Devin Booker he got that taped up, a big scar above the nose. A huge gash there. He was bleeding. He got headbutted by Patrick Beverley, dribbling the ball around the perimeter. I'm not like huge into boxing or MMA, but if I do get into it, maybe sometime. Saric hits the first free throw. Second shot coming up by Saric. As Saric, Craig, Johnson, Booker is on the court. Second free throw is good by Saric. And also Cameron Payne. 5 in the court currently for the Phoenix. 5 on the court for the Clippers. Rondo, George, Kennard, Batum, and Mann. Top of the key, Rondo. 8 in the shot clock. Gives it out. Into the hands to George to the right wing. George, step back 3 in the air. Missed it off the back rim. Booker comes out with a defensive rebound. 11 minutes approaching the mark left to go. Devin Booker, number 3 scorer for Phoenix, 11 points. He's got, though, 3 rebounds and 5 assists as well. Pass underneath. Torrey Craig has it, the right baseline, working on Mann. Back out to the top of the key. Payne has it one-on-one, working on George. Attacks the lane with the left hand. Scoop score, up and in off the window. That's good by Cameron Payne. What a game for C. Payne tonight here for Phoenix, leading all scorers with 25. 10:35 left to go. Pass off the trail underneath Kennard. Puts it up and in off the backboard. 3-point game, 10.5 in the fourth. Top of the key, it's Payne. He's defended by George. Lobs it over the top. Gets possession. Saric, shot fake underneath. Scores. To the basket, that's good for 2. Saric having a pretty good game off the bench as well. He's the number 1 bench player with 11 from the Suns bench. 10-10 in the fourth. George kicks it out left wing Rondo. 14 on the shot clock. Takes the 3 over Payne. Off the mark, rolled around the rim, and defensive foul picked up on the rebound. It's by Phoenix, assessed to Craig. Craig battling George, coming up for the rebound, and he got called on it. Was Craig. 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Inbound to George. 10 on the shot clock. Right down the lane. Pump fake. Down on the ground. Gets fouled again. Saric will pick up the blocking foul, and PG-13 will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's go. We just hit 2K out in the stream. If you guys are new in the channel, hit that thumbs up, spike that like, hit that subscribe. Let's get that 2K hype out in the chat, everybody. I cover basketball games, play-by-play of NBA games, also college hoops as well, when it comes back on in November. 16 points by Paul George, tied with Reggie Jackson as the top scorer. George has missed all 6 3-point shot attempts tonight. First shot by George, no good. Missed it at the free throw line, rattled out. It's Dylan. Welcome to the stream here. Second shot by George. That is right down the middle. Michael John Jason, welcome on board. 9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Phoenix has possession. Payne moves it over to Saric. He's working on George. Pump fake, backs his way inside. Drops it off to the top of the key. 3 missed in the air, no good by Payne. Defensive rebound picked up by Batum. 9:35 left to go in the fourth, and they lost control of the basketball up the court. Turnover by LA. Phoenix with a steal near the far side of the court, and the Clippers will pick up a reach-in by Kennard at half court. The clock will stop with 9:34. Yazdi, Don's in the stream, welcome in. Alita, welcome on board here. Ronnie, thanks so much for being on the stream. 9:34 left to go. 4 timeouts each by Phoenix and LA. Phoenix will get the inbound. Jamie on the stream, welcome back in here. Looking for the Suns in this one. Hit me up in the chat who you got in this game, Suns or Clippers. Phoenix has possession. Payne dribbles to the left wing, moves it back out on top. Krieg passes right wing perimeter to Booker, gets some space, takes the 3. Off the back iron, but got fouled. This will be 3 coming up at the free throw line. Terrence Mann from the left side of Booker commits the blocking foul at the right wing perimeter. And Devin Booker back in the game, back to the free throw line, shooting 3 shots here at the charity stripe. Blocking foul picked up by Mann. Thanks so much for the share, Jason. Appreciate it, bud. Precious on the stream. Truth Seeking, welcome in. Booker shooting 3 as we have 9:19 left to go in the fourth. Godo, thanks so much for finding my stream. First shot good by Booker. If you're new on the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play of the NBA, also cover college hoops as well. I'll be back tomorrow night covering Game 1 between the Hawks and the Bucks. Second free throw, good by Booker. Third free throw is good. Booker knocks them all down at the line. Phoenix by 7. 9:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Devin Booker, number 3 scorer for Phoenix with 14 points. Cameron Payne, phenomenal game, 25 points, 5 assists. DeAndre Ayton, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Kennard dumps it off underneath. Big throwdown with the right hand by Zubac underneath the hoop with under 9 left to go. 5-point game, 84-79. Phoenix on top now. Top of the key, it's Payne. Payne defended by Rondo. Moves that left wing. Booker dribbles up to the key. Pro hop. Puts it up. And he gets fouled again. Back to the free throw line. 2 more by Devin Booker with 8:42 remaining. Levi in the stream, welcome in. Ruth here. Blur Splur, welcome on board. Again, it's Terrence Mann with back-to-back personal fouls. Picked up the foul from behind. So Terrence Mann off the bench now in deep foul trouble with his 5th personal foul. First shot good by Booker to line. Pat Beverly back into the game as him and Devin Booker with some head banging in the third quarter. Sent both of them to the locker room. Both bleeding. Jeff with a dono. Let's get that dono hype out in the chat for Jeff. Really appreciate it, brother. Second shot good at the line by Devin Booker. Devin Booker comes back into the gaming mix. He makes 5 straight free throws in a row. 8:40 and counting down left to go in the fourth. Clippers down by 7 to get possession. Jackson dribbles at the left elbow. Bounce pass left wing. Beverly back out to the top. Kennard launches 30-footer. Off the front rim miss. Saric comes out with a defensive rebounds. With 8:20 remaining, Phoenix by 7. They got possession. Slowing it down with Payne. Out to the top of the key, Saric. Hands it off to Booker. Straightaway 3 over Beverly. No good. Hit the rim short. Defensive rebound. Right back over to the Clippers. LA with the ball approaching 8 left to go. Jackson to the free throw circle. Dribbles out top of the key. Kennard at the right wing. Bounce past Jackson. Right wing now. Under 8 left to go. Takes the 3. It's up. Jackson. Splash. Right down the middle. He drills it. And it's to a 4-point game. He puts it 86-82. 7:45 remaining. Phoenix by 4. They get the ball. Riley, welcome in. Robert in here. Welcome to the stream. What a game. Payne looking for more with the left hand. Scoop and score up and in off the window. 2 more by C. Payne, the top scorer, as he adds in his 27th point tonight. Under 7.5 left to go. Clippers once again will take another 3. Kennard drops it down with a triple. Scoring picking up in the offensive department right now. 7:20 remaining fourth quarter. Phoenix by 3 to get possession. It's Payne. Attacks the lane. Dumps it off to Saric. Pump fake. Back out right wing Payne. Moves it over right baseline. Jibble. Johnson. Bounce pass to the keys. Saric puts it up. Missed it. Kennard snags the rebounds. Jason, what's good there, brother? Welcome back in here. Taking the Suns tonight. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth. Jackson at the top. Dribbles towards the left elbow. Looking to pass it back. He does. Bounce pass. Kennard lost it all the way to the backcourt. It's going to be a backcourt violation by LA. Turnover. Missed his mark on the pass. I don't know if Kennard just overran the basketball. The view was on the floor cam at the time, but that was just an odd possession there for LA. Jackson, let's see, he passes it over to Kennard, and the ball's just too low for Kennard. Kennard just straight up misses it. That is a come on man moment right there for Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard, come on man. It's like you're fielding a ground ball in baseball, and you can't get your glove down. You can't get it down enough. You don't get dirty. And that's exactly what happened there. Luke Kennard could not snatch the ball as his arms could not stretch down with that hand and grab the ball as it went into the backcourt. And that is a crucial Clippers turnover. Clock will stop with 6:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. Phoenix will have the ball next as the Suns are up by 3. Before, though, a timeout in the courts. We'll take it here. 6:52 in the fourth. We'll be back after this. Kennard just straight up whiffs at the basketball, trying to grab it. And that is a huge momentum changer indeed. XN on the stream. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Jumar, welcome in here. Anthony, Fun Cadillac, back in the stream. Cameron Payne, what a game. 27 points for Cameron Payne, filling in for Chris Paul. I usually just let you guys know the time throughout the game because I do everything manually here with a score and everything. So I usually do like 20-second time updates. Yeah, I'd be shocked if the Mavs do win it all next year. With a new head coach, and then they're going to have a bunch of new pieces in the offseason. Because Luka's just carried the Mavs throughout the playoffs. Luka needs some serious help if they're going to win it. But I think the big thing for Luka, if he improves with his free throw game, because he's putting up big numbers still, I think he's got the opportunity definitely to be better than James Harden. Yeah, thanks so much, Michael John, for finding my stream. Gersbell, thanks so much, man. Yep, the nice come on, man moment we got there. Declan here, taking Reggie Jackson for 19.5. Best of luck, as all he needs is just one more bucket, one more point. Devin Booker's only made 4 shots. He's missed 11 shots. Where Devin Booker's come in and has been able to make an impact in this game is able to draw fouls lately. Terrence Mann picked up back-to-back personal fouls, and Devin Booker's made 5 free throw shots in this fourth quarter. Giovanni, welcome in here. Oh, I took down the poll at the end of halftime. I'll do another poll for you guys tomorrow, if I do remember. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing one maybe like every single night or so. That would be cool at halftime. We can do one. Reggie Jackson, top scorer for the Clippers, 19 points, 17 by Paul George. Zubac got 10 points, 10 rebounds. For the Suns, 4 players in double figures now. Cameron Payne, what a game. 27 points for Payne with 5 assists. He's also got 2 blocks for a 6'1" point guard. Incredible game for him. Devin Booker, 16 points, missing 11 shots, but when his shot not working, he's been drawing contact. Terrence Mann in deep foul trouble with 5 personal fouls. Back-to-back fouls committed defending Booker. DeAndre Ayton double-double, 20 points, 11 rebounds. Another great game from the floor, 10 for 13 inside. And then 11 off the bench by Saric, making an impact. Kia, welcome in here. Alito, Paul, the Joker, welcome to stream, everybody. We're back to action. 6.5 left to go in the fourth. Phoenix will take the 3 straight away splash, as that is good. At the top of the key, it goes down, and the Suns up. Right back from the timeout, it's 91-85. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. That is Cameron Johnson, and he's in double figures now with 11. Zubac underneath gets fouled by Crowder, and this will be 2 more shots coming up at the free throw line by Zubac. Yeah, I think that was the Heat there, AJ. Because I thought the Heat could put it to about 6, I predicted. I still had the Bucks in that series. The Heat got blown out the last 3 games against Milwaukee. The first game they forced overtime in the first round, and the last 3 they got just blown out. First shot is good for LA. Second shot by Zubac drills that one. Zubac with 12 points, 10 rebounds. 91-87, 6:10 in the fourth. Suns possession. Booker shovels it over to Johnson, over to the edge of the Valley logo to Payne. Payne dribbles in the arc now. Back out top of the key. Booker working on George. 6 minutes left to go, and a reach-in foul picked up by Paul George. And this will send Devin Booker back to the free throw line, shooting 2. Clock will stop with 5:58 remaining. Booker shooting 2 more, where he's a perfect 7 for 7 at the charity stripe. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, NBA games, also college hoops as well. I'm glad to have you guys be a part here on the stream tonight. Kawhi is still injured. It could be a while before Kawhi returns, if he's healthy enough to get back to the playoffs. But the injury status has just been so vague. First shot by Booker at the line. That one is good. He's a perfect 8 for 8 today, shooting free throws. I plan on being back on Thursday for the next game, Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals on Thursday night. From Nigeria, Mahmoud, welcome back in the stream here, taking his Suns. Second free throw, good by Booker, right down the middle. He's got them all tonight, 9 for 9. 6-point lead by Phoenix, under 6 minutes left to go in the fourth. Clippers have possession. It's Beverly, Jackson, Zubac, George, and Kennard. 5 in the court for LA. Zubac, top of the free throw circle. Gives it off to George, top of the key, working on Booker, dribbles inside. Kick out right corner. Beverly launches. Right corner 3, right down the pipe. He drills it by Pat Beverly. It's a nice look right there. 3-point game again. Phoenix with a lead with 5:30 remaining. Payne, Booker, Ayton, Cameron Johnson, Jay Crowder. 5 in the court currently for Phoenix. Top of the key. Payne over to Crowder. Right corner perimeter. It's Booker. Booker working 1-on-1. Beverly dribbles right baseline. Kick out left corner. Johnson to the left wing. Payne attacks the lane. Floater over Zubac. Couldn't get it. Ayton offensive rebound. Keeps it alive. Back outside. Crowder launches. 3. No good. Defensive rebound picked up by LA. Chance to tie with a 3. A 2 to put it to a one-point game. Jackson, no good. Rattled out. Missed the 3 straight away. Defensive rebound picked up by Phoenix. Under 5 minutes left to go. What a game. Let me know out in the chat below who you got here, Suns or Clippers. Josu, welcome on board here, bud. Sir Eric on the stream. It's going to be Phoenix ball. Top of the free throw circle. Ayton gives it out top of the key. Booker. 5 in the shot clock. Booker dribbles. Moves it out and missed his mark in the pass. That's a turnover. Oh, man. That would have been an incredible catch if Jay Crowder had it, but too much mustard on the pass as it soared past Jay Crowder. Booker to right baseline, fired it to a cutting Jay Crowder left baseline to the left block and couldn't grab it in time. Turnover by Phoenix. That's a rare turnover, as that's only turnover number 7 tonight. Not many turnovers. Clippers have got 8 turnovers. Phoenix had 7 turnovers in game 1 to 9 by LA. 4:20 remaining, 8 on the shot clock. Jackson moves it outside to the top. Beverly launches, takes the 3. No good off the back rim, and defensive rebound picked up by Booker. That is Booker's 4th rebound of the game. All defensive rebounds. 4 minutes left to go in the 4th, approaching the mark. Back out left wing, moves it left corner. Payne takes the 3. No good off the back rim. Under 4 minutes left to go, Clippers come up with the rebounds. George has it at the top. George 1-on-1 defended by Crowder. Moves over to Jackson. Jackson attacks the lane. Moves it out left wing. George takes the 3 over Crowder. Off the mark, no good. A lot of missed threes lately. And again, another defensive rebound. It goes over to Aiden. 3.5 left to go, approaching the mark remaining. Booker at the right wing perimeter. Aiden sets the pick. Gets past Beverly. Booker dribbles to the left wing. Moves it cross court into the hands of Payne. Payne working on George. 2 in the shot clock. Payne takes the 3 in the air. Rolled around the rim. No good. Off the mark, Beverly with a defensive rebound. 3:15 remaining. Back outside, Kennard for the tie. No good. And Crowder snags the rebound. Misses constantly from 3 by both of these teams. And the clock will finally stop. At the baseline, Paul George trying to force a ball tie-up, working on Jay Crowder. And this will be a personal foul picked by George, and he cannot believe it, as the clock will stop with 3:09. Paul George is ripping right now. He cannot believe it, as the clock stops. King Sparks, welcome on board. Nick here. Madeline, welcome to the stream. Things going pretty well, bud. Glad to have you guys be a part of the channel. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Grace, welcome in. What a game, everybody. A lot of missed shots lately. Suns take a timeout. Clock will stop with 3:09 left to go. Yeah, everything was missed threes lately. Hey, thanks so much, Brandon, for finding my stream here, bud. Thanks so much, guys, for finding my channel here. Eric from the Philippines. Renato, welcome aboard. Quick update. Right now, top scorers look like this tonight. Cameron Payne leads the way for Phoenix. 27 points, 6 assists. Having an incredible game for the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix has got themselves 5 players in double figures. 20 points and 14 rebounds by DeAndre Ayton. Double-double for him today. Efficient again. 10 for 13 from the floor. 18 points now by Devin Booker. Perfect 9 for 9 at the free throw line. 11 points each off the bench coming in from Sarge and Cam Johnson. Dominator, welcome to the stream here. Thanks so much for finding my channel. Another nail-biter indeed. Clippers top scores. 19 points by Reggie Jackson. 17 by Paul George, but PG-13 has missed 7 3-point shots, all 7 tonight. He is 0 for 7 from the perimeter and only 7 for 20 shooting by PG-13 in 38 minutes. 12 points by Zubac and 11 rebounds. Big difference in favor of Phoenix. Phoenix is doubling the Clippers' points in the paint, 52-26. Suns are crushing it with points in the paint. The Clippers staying in this game because of the 3-ball. Clippers have made 12 3-point shots compared to Phoenix just shooting the ball 5 for 24 from the outside. King W, thanks so much for finding my stream here. Ron, welcome back to the stream. Luis, welcome in. My prediction before the playoffs was the Clippers, so I'm going to stick with the Clippers, even though if they go down 0-2, history has repeated itself twice for the Clippers. But honestly, it wouldn't be shocking to me if Phoenix does win this series. If Phoenix does win this series, I think they got a I think they're in a good position to win the championship. I feel like, yeah, Chris Paul should be back for the finals, and I feel like CP3 is going to want it more if they do take on the Bucks in the finals, because the Suns beat the Bucks twice, each by 1 point. That will be a terrific series. I think if it is Suns-Bucks, it goes into 7. Hey, thanks so much for the update there, Dennis. Wow, that's huge. Okay, there is. So this is an article here. Suns hopeful, according to sources. This is a new article posted by ESPN. New story, according to Woj. Optimism within Phoenix's organization that Chris Paul could return for Game 3 coming up on Thursday. So there's optimism that CP3 could be back on Thursday. We are back to action. Phoenix off the inbound takes the 3 and they drill it down. That's good by Bridges. 2:45 left to go in the fourth. Clippers have possession. Top of the key, Jackson moves it out left wing 3. George takes it, and he finally makes one. His first made 3 of the night out of 8 shot attempts from the perimeter. PG-13 sinks one. Back to a 3-point game. 2.5 left to go in the fourth. Phoenix has the ball. Top of the key, it's Payne. Payne defended by Jackson 1-on-1. 5 in the court currently for the Suns. Payne, Booker, Crowder, Ayton, and Bridges. Payne towards the left wing, working on Kennard. Payne dribbles. Passes underneath Aiden, backs his way 2 in the shot clock. Right-handed hook, he scores. That is good for 2 by DeAndre Ayton. Right down the pipe, he drills it. 2:05 in the fourth. Jackson at the right baseline. Circles around the rim, moves it out top of the key, Beverly. Back over to Jackson. Jackson passes left wing perimeter, George. George dribbles down the lane. Kick out right wing. Open 3, Beverly. Before the clock will stop, though, it'll be a whistle and a foul. It's picked up in the key, reach in by Crowder. Game clock will stop with 1:57 left to go. Gil Byron, welcome to the stream here, everybody. If you're new on the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. $1:57 left to go. Zubac with the inbound. Puts it out top of the key. Beverly, 10 on the shot clock. George, bounce pass. Underneath Zubac, over. Crowder gets it. That's good for 2. 3-point game. Minute 45 left to go. Suns have it top of the key. It's Payne. Payne working 1-on-1 on Jackson. Dribbles, drives, scoop, score, up in and off the window. That is good by Cameron Payne. What a game, as he's got 29 points. And puts the Suns to triple digits first to 100. Welcome in from the Philippines. Aileen on here. Mitty on the stream. Welcome in. 1:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. Suns lead it by 5. Cameron Payne, impressive tonight. If you're new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. We have almost 3K on the stream. Let's go, everybody. 1:31 left to go in the fourth quarter. The refs are just taking a look at this last play here. Paul George in an inbound. Zubac wasn't looking, and it was last touched. Who is it last touched out of bounds by? Was that Zubac? I think it was out by Zubac. DeAndre Ayton, far side of the court, right next to Phoenix's bench, and Monty Williams can clearly see that DeAndre Ayton tapped it over to Zubac and he touched it last. Zubac, come on man moment. Wasn't even looking at the inbound pass. That was more of a come on man moment for Paul George. You gotta wait. Both of them. Zubac is gonna be turning his back to the basketball. George, his back's to the basketball. You're quick on the inbounds. You can let him turn around. Zubac didn't even bother turning around. Just miscommunication altogether there. That is a come-on man moment for the LA Clippers off the inbound. We have 1:31 left to go. They're looking at the replay of this currently in the court. Refs are taking a look at this one on the monitor to see who's at last touched out. It looked like it appeared it was out last by Zubac. Ayton taps it over off the fingers of Zubac, and It determines when that touches the baseline. That's the only thing. I think it's out by Zubox. Thanks so much for the sub, Avril. Lamal, welcome to the stream. Cian, welcome on board. EM from the Philippines. A lot of people pouring in from the Philippines right now. 1:31 left to go. We had a couple of come-on-man moments in this game for LA. Luke Kennard just could not scoop up the passes. He overran the basketball and whiffed at it. And you look at this game right now, it's a two-possession game. LA with those two possessions, Kennard's miss as he whiffed at the ball, went into the backcourt for a backcourt violation. And then this one, off the inbound, George just passes the ball off the back of Zubox and it rolls to the far side of the court where it goes out of bounds. And the refs are taking a look to see whose ball it will be. Chris, welcome in here. Little Willis in the stream. Ian on board. Brian on the stream. Welcome in here, guys. Appreciate everybody for finding my channel tonight. You guys, the real MVPs on here. If you haven't already done so, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Okay, so they're going to put back one more second on the clock. 1:32 left to go. 21. I think they're going to put back 21 in the shot clock. As the refs sorted this all out, and this will be, after all this is over, this will be Clippers basketball. They are lucky. Very lucky for LA. LA will get the inbound. 1:30 left to go. Jackson has it top of the key. Jackson, Zubox, Kennard, George, and Beverly. Jumper, that's good by Kennard. He hits it for a deep two at the top of the free throw circle. 3-point game, Phoenix with a possession. Payne, Booker, Aiden, Bridges, and Crowder. 5 in the court. Minute 10 left to go in the fourth quarter. 10 on the shot clock. Phoenix has the ball. Payne moves it over to Booker. Booker dribbles. Left baseline underneath. Kicks it out. Right corner. Away just inside of Keto. Beverly. Down on the ground. And Beverly in some pain. On his belly right now as the clock will stop. 1:06 left to go. Pat Beverly in some pain. Now he's on his back. Booker with a right hand on Beverly for what happened early in this game. Where both bumped heads. Things getting physical throughout this game. With the two of them. Now they're gonna see who's that last down on. Was that on Beverly? Because Beverly was grabbing Booker too. Both were grabbing and Booker clipped them. This is a huge call by the refs. 1:06 left to go remaining. This looks like it's assessed to Beverly on the personal foul. That's the initial call. Personal foul picked up by Patrick Beverly. If it does stand, the refs are looking at this right now. If it does stand, Devin Booker will go to the free throw line shoot too. So huge call right now on the court as the refs are taking a look at it. 1:06 remaining. Things getting physical out there. Christian, Famar, Feeble, Jimbo on the stream. Welcome on board. What's good, Armando? Welcome on here. Alex Caruso got arrested today. That's what happened here. I just looked this up right now. Looks like it was in College Station. Wow. It was possession of weed in College Station, Texas for Alex Caruso. I just saw the article was out there. 1:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. And the referees will change the call. They say that Devin Booker committed the offensive foul. Hooked Beverly with the right hand in the key. And the refs reversed the call, and this will be Clippers ball. Secured certification, welcome to stream here. This has been a crazy game. The Clippers down by 3. They're going to have the basketball. Crazy swing of momentum. LA has made 13 threes total tonight compared to just 6 by Phoenix. LA has the ball. Top of the key is Jackson. Jackson is defended 1-on-1. Away from the ball around the perimeter. Bodies collide again. Booker is down. George is down. And this is on Phoenix. That is on Booker again. Back-to-back personal fouls by Booker. Devin Booker in severe foul trouble now. Will stay out on the court with 5 personal fouls. Paul George will head to the free throw line, shoot 2. Clippers are in the bonus. McCoy in the stream, welcome in. 56.7 left to go. Devin Booker with 5 personal fouls. First one is good. Also, Pat Beverly. He's got 4 personal fouls currently. 5 off the benches by Terrence Mann for foul trouble. Hey, thanks so much, Ryan, for being a part of the channel. Second free throw, George. Got it. That's good. 1-point game, 199. 53 seconds left to go. Phoenix has possession. They will take it past the half-court logo of Payne. He has had a tremendous game for C. Payne. 29 points, top scorer. Payne dribbles at the left wing, working on Kennard. 10 on the shot clock. Phoenix has led the majority of this game, attacking the lane. Payne blocked from behind by Zubac, and here goes the Clippers. 35 seconds left to go. LA has it. Attacks the lane. George with a Euro step. He scores. Oh my goodness. LA leads it 101-100 at Phoenix with 30.9 left to go. Defense translating over to offense. Zubac with a major block on Cameron Payne from behind. George took the ball, drove it coast to coast in the court the other way, and got the layup. Unreal game here. Phoenix will have the ball back with 30.9 seconds left to go. Before, though, we'll take a timeout right now. Heading to a timeout. Clippers have the lead. They've been trailing for basically 98% of this game. They got out to an early lead to start off, and then everything ever since was Phoenix, but LA just hung in there all game long as we go into a timeout. Unbelievable game. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Paul George now with 24 points, top scorer for LA. 19 points by Reggie Jackson, 14 points, 11 rebounds, along with his first block of the game, a crucial block by Zubac. As Ty Lue decides to start Zubac in place of Batum today, Batum only got 15 minutes while Zubac plays 34. For Phoenix, top scorer, Cameron Payne, what a game. 29 points for C. Payne, 8 assists. 22 points for DeAndre Ayton, 14 rebounds. Devin Booker with 18 points, 11 each by Saric and Cameron Johnson. We're going to get back to action. 30.9 seconds left to go. 2 timeouts left for LA, 1 timeout left for Phoenix. 30.9 seconds remaining. 6-second differential shot clock and game clock. We're back into the game. Booker receives the pass, takes the jumper, cold-blooded, drills it. 15-footer goes down for Devin Booker. 27 seconds left to go and a quick timeout taken on the court by Ty Lue here for LA. Just like that off the inbound. No time to waste for Phoenix. 3 seconds off the clock, and Booker drills it over Beverly for the 15-footer shot straight away. Don't change the dial. We're going to get back into it after the timeout. 1 timeout each for LA and Phoenix. 27 seconds left to go. The Clippers will have the basketball coming up out of the timeout with a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. What a game. Devin Booker, ice cold-blooded, knocks it down straight away for the 15-footer. 20 points now for Booker along with 5 assists. Phoenix has got 23 total assists today. A reason why the Clippers have been in this game throughout is because they made 13 3-point shots by LA compared to just only 6 made threes by Phoenix. Phoenix with a big point differential when it comes to points in the paint. Phoenix plus 28 in the paint, 58-30. The Suns are plus 48 through 2 games in this series in the paint. What a game, everyone. It will come down to the number one defense in the playoffs, the Phoenix Suns, if they can put a stop here to the LA Clippers. There was a big stage of this game with around 3 to 4 minutes remaining where everybody was shooting bricks around the perimeter, and it kept on going for a solid minute to a minute and a half. 27 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Inbound, far side of the court, Batum moves at the top of the key, ball into the hands of George. George dribbles, 18-footer straight away, right back he drills it. That is good by PG-13 over Crowder. 20 seconds left to go. Phoenix has a timeout. Shot clock turned off. Booker, Johnson, Crowder. Craig is on the court, same as Bridges. Booker to right wing, working on Beverly. Ball poke loose as Beverly taps it out of bounds with 9.2 seconds left. Phoenix got a timeout to use if they want to burn one. Clippers got a timeout to use as well. 9.2 seconds left to go. Phoenix will get the inbound with a shot clock turned off. Unbelievable game. Before you sign off tonight, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me on the channel here today. Yeah, it was last poked out of bounds by Beverly at the right wing perimeter. Initial call, Pat Beverly. Yeah, that's a clear poke out of bounds by Beverly. This will be Phoenix inbound with 9.2 seconds left. Phoenix will get the inbound coming up in a couple moments. They're just taking a look right now at this replay with Beverly tapping it out of bounds, defending Booker. It would be at the far side of the court, near the right wing perimeter of the Suns' front court. That's where they would inbound it coming up because the ball went out of bounds there. The refs are still taking a look at it at the review center right now. I don't think anything should change that last replay. This should stay Phoenix basketball. That was clearly out of bounds by Beverly at the right wing perimeter. Thanks so much, C-Rose. Really appreciate it. Skylanders here. Davey, Famar, Renate, Felix, Montrax, Steven, Karaoke You. Glad to have all you guys be a part here on the stream. DJ, Chris here. Kyler. Quick update, Devin Booker's got 20 points, number 3 scorer behind Cameron Payne, having an incredible game. 29 points, 9 assists for Cameron Payne, 22 points, 14 rebounds by DeAndre Ayton, 11 each off the bench by Saric and Johnson for Phoenix. For the Clippers, top score, 26 by PG-13, 19 by Reggie Jackson, 14, and 11 rebounds by Zubac, and 10 off the bench by Kennard. 9.3 seconds remaining. Suns got a timeout to use if they want to burn one, same as the Clippers. Incredible game that we have had. Looks like it's going to be a timeout burned by LA. So they were looking at the review board. LA will burn a timeout as we have 9.3 seconds left to go. I'll stay here. We're on a timeout currently. Thanks so much, everybody, for being a part. We hit 4K. Let's get that 4K hype out in the chat. Let's go, everyone. What a game. Clippers out of timeouts. Phoenix has 1 timeout left. And we got 9.3 seconds left. All right, so we're going to get back to action, and they reversed the call. So it's going to be Clippers basketball. They had reversed the call on that. I don't get that call at all. That looked like it was clearly tapped out of bounds by Beverly. 9.3 left to go. LA gets it in their backcourt. And George gets fouled with 8.2. I can't believe that they reversed the call. Wow. George will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 8.2 seconds left to go. Two shots coming up by George. The Clippers have been trailing for 98% of this game. First shot he missed, no good. George missed the first free throw, so the Suns still have the chance. Second shot coming up by LA at the line. George, second free throw, no good, he missed it. Defensive rebound and the timeout by Phoenix with 7.8. Big rebound by Bridges, and this game is still alive for the Suns. So they burn their final timeout, and Phoenix will have one opportunity to win it coming up after the timeout. What a rebound by Bridges with 7.8 seconds left to go. Paul George, when the moment matters, 0 for 2 at the free throw line, bricks both of them. We go back on the timeout again, 7.8 seconds left to go, and Phoenix still got a chance to win this game. If you're new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Unbelievable game here. The Clippers leading this game. They took an early lead. They were up 8-4, and then the Suns led at 11-8, and then after that, Phoenix was on their way up. Never really looked back, but the Clippers stayed in this game throughout, hanging in there with a 3-ball, making 13 threes tonight. The Clippers hung all the way in this game to then outscore Phoenix in the fourth quarter, 32-27 now, and take a 1-point lead, 103-102. Paul George bricks both of them at the free throw line, and it opens up the opportunity for Phoenix here to win the game on the final shot coming up after the timeout. Here we go. Suns about to get the inbound. They'll be in their front court too. Booker, Johnson, Aiden, Bridges. The inbound pass are going to be Crowder. Here we go. Far right side of the court here in their front court. They give it off to Booker. 7 seconds left to go. Defended by Beverly. Bounce pass right to the right corner. 3 in the air. No good. Got knocked down. No call. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by LA with 0.8 of a second left to go. And Phoenix will get the inbound underneath their hoop. Bridges from 3 at the right corner. Took it. Got knocked down, no call. 0.8 seconds left to go. Refs are going to take a look at this one at the monitor, probably for time, to see who last touched it out of bounds as well at the baseline. Booker moved it over to Crowder from the right wing to the right corner. Bridges from 3, no good. Tapped out of bounds. Initial call is out of bounds by LA with 0.8 of a second left. Unreal game here. Huge determination to determine this ball, who was last touched out at the baseline. Initial call, it will stay Phoenix ball, was the initial call. And the refs are also taking a look at the review monitor right now to see what time they have to put back, if any time on the clock. It was Crowder, bounce pass around the perimeter. Booker dribbled up to the right wing. Moved it out right wing. Crowder, right corner. Bridges took the three, no good, and it was tapped out of bounds. Last touched by L.A. 0.8 seconds. It ain't done with 0.8 seconds. OG Anunoby hit a three-point shot last year with 0.5 seconds against the Celtics in the playoffs. Nothing ain't done with 0.8 seconds. You still have time on the clock. All you have to do, you lob a pass over the top to Aiden. He can go to the rim and put it in. They put back one more tenth of a second. It is 0.9 left to go. So there's still time to run off a play here. Anything is possible. 9/10 of a second left to go. Phoenix will get the inbound underneath their hoop. Crowder will be the inbound passer. Aiden is out there. We'll see if they draw up a play underneath the rim for DeAndre Aiden. Cam Johnson, Booker, Bridges. We'll see if there's a cut to the basket being made. .9 left to go. Here's the inbound coming up in just a moment. Crowder at the far left corner will be the inbound passer underneath the hoop. Crowder looking to pass it off. It's going to have to be off a cut underneath. It's wide open in the corner if he wants a lob over the top. Oh, Aiden! Oh my goodness, and they count it! Holy smokes, it's final! Lob over the top, DeAndre Aiden throws it down off the inbound, and it's final. Phoenix has won it. Oh man! Game winner here in sunny Arizona. I cannot believe what I just saw. Caught the Clippers defense off guard. Bridges off the inbound. Lobbed it over the top to Aiden. Oh my goodness. Throws it down with authority. Two-handed jam by DeAndre as he gets it. Right over the top. Boom. Oh, over Zubac. Poster baby by Aiden. Oh, baby. Releases when it's 0.6 on the clock. That counts. It's final. Phoenix up 2-0 in the series. Unbelievable. Enough time to do that for sure. You got 0.9 left to go on the clock. It's in that time range. You're able to do something. OG made a 3 against the Celtics for Toronto last year with 0.5 left to go. 0.9 plenty enough. Cut to the rim. Right over Zubac off the roll down. Receives it. Two-handed throwdown. And that's how we end it here in Game 2. What a game. DeAndre Aiden. Oh my goodness. One to remember for the history books. The refs, we got final on the board. ESPN's got final on their scoreboard. And the refs are still taking a look at the review monitor. Stay with me if you guys are looking at this right now. Stay with me. The refs are still looking at this at the review monitor, just like the last couple of minutes in this game. It feels like the last minute in this game has lasted like a full hour with all these calls that they had to go to review on the review monitor. Aiden over the top, throws it down, two-handed jam. Unreal. Are they going to put back more time or what? Stay with me if you guys can. They might put back some more time. The refs are taking a look at this one down at the review monitor right now. If there's any time, how much is it going to be? It's probably going to be 0.1. If there will be time. Look like that should have gone final here. I don't know why they would put back more time. That should go final. Yeah, I called it right out. Needed a cut to the bucket. I remember it was Kerry Blackshear for Virginia Tech against Zion Williamson 2 years ago in the tournament, which the Virginia Tech drew up an inbound play underneath and Blackshear missed the layup, and it was just over Zion Williamson, rolled around the rim and out. I remember too, and thinking about a couple of games from this year, there was a cut underneath. I think it was Stanford who beat UCLA on a game winner by Oscar da Silva. He cut straight away to the bucket and scored underneath with I think there was 0.5 of a second left to go. And the inbound pass was straight away directly underneath. They're still looking at the time right now. So we're going to stay here, 104-103. If Phoenix has to go back on the court for the final possession, okay, they put back more time, 0.7. So this game isn't over. 0.7 of a second left to go. So 0.7 of a second left to go. Clippers will need to find a Jalen Suggs moment in them for a bank of a buzzer beater here. And they're going to have to go the distance to do so. 0.7 of a second remaining, they put back on. Clippers will have to go the distance of the court. And they made, together tonight, 13 made threes for LA. This game ain't over. If you guys are just joining me, thanks so much for staying with me, though. It was marked final by ESPN. The whole crowd erupted, and this game has just been, for the last minute in this game, it's gone on for about an hour. Due to all these calls, looking at the review monitor constantly. 0.7 of a second they put back, so he only scored in 0.2 of a second. DeAndre Ayton just made the go-ahead basket for Phoenix. It makes 0 sense that only 0.2 of a second went off there. I clearly saw it released Aiden's. It went off of Aiden's hand with a two-handed jam at 0.6 of a second. 0.7 of a second left to go. Clippers will get the inbound, and the refs will put the ball. They're trying to determine where to put the ball. Is this going to be in the backcourt? It should be in the backcourt with 0.7. Though Kennard is standing at the far side of the court near half court. And now they're going to... Okay. Where are they going to inbound this ball from? Mike with a dono. Really appreciate it. With a dono bud. They're looking at the review monitor again. I clearly saw it off the shot clock. It was 0.6 of a second when that ball released the two-handed jam from Aiden. Shake my head about this game. Seven-tenths of a second left to go. Clippers will have the inbound coming up, but the refs can't even get together where they want the Clippers to inbound this ball. I can't imagine what it's like in this arena right now. This final minute of the game has taken about 1 hour. Jeff with a dono. Let's go. Thanks so much, man. The refs are taking a look to see where they're going to spot this ball with 0.7 of a second left to go. They put back more time after it was initially ruled final. ESPN scoreboard even had it as final. And the Clippers had the Suns had celebrated on the court. They all thought it was final. And the refs give Clippers 0.7 of a second left to go. Here they go. The inbound is going to have to be all the way in the Clippers' backcourt behind the Suns' hoop. The Clippers going to have to go the distance. Here we go with the inbound. 0.7 of a second left to go. Batum will be the inbound passer. Clippers will have to go the distance here. One-handed pass up the court. It is caught. Turnaround fire. Oh, no good. And that's the game. George, no good. Hit the rim short. And Phoenix has won it, as finally this game is wrapped up 104-103. It took about an hour to finally complete the final minute of this game, but we finally did it. As this is a wrap tonight in this one. Phoenix up 2-0 in the series, and now it is confirmed for good. And they do it in a big way. Lob over the top to DeAndre Ayton. Throws it down with a jam. That was a game-winning bucket. Cameron Payne, unbelievable game. 29 points, 9 assists for Payne. 50% from the floor. Shot the ball 12 for 24 from the floor today for Cameron Payne. And got to the basket. That was the big key for C. Payne today. He shot the ball 10 for 16 from 2-point range. Suns up 2-0 in the series. We can confirm that now as it is final here in this one. Before we wrap up, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified here future live streams that I do cover. And tomorrow night I plan on being back for the Bucks against the Nets Bucks against the Hawks game number 1 of that series now, as the Bucks have advanced into the Eastern Conference Finals to take on Atlanta. So game number 1 of that series tomorrow. And then I'll be back for game number 3 of these two teams on Thursday. Unreal game here. Man. Crazy. We're going to wrap up here with the channel members. So we got Jack, Jason, Warren, Raven, the sports expert, Aaron, Superman, Dennis, Russell, Mark, Old Ed Deuce, D-Block, Cindy, Rajeep, Oscar, RGR Football Fan 2.0, CW2K, BP, Greg, Magic, Bino, Jay, Caden, TGU, James, Oreo Pudding, Adam, Mr. Mundre, who's new to the membership starting today, joined pre-stream, Jacob, Abdu Rahman, Kelly, Mike, Rashad, and Alden. If anybody would like to become a channel member, it's as low as $1.99 per month to do so. It gets you shoutouts for every single one of my live streams. It also gets you special live streams that I cover at least once per month. Could be it's non-basketball related sports at least once per month. Could be like a NFL game or a NASCAR race or a Major League Baseball game for some of those special live streams. But that's a wrap here in this one. Phoenix wins by 1. DeAndre Ayton with a go-ahead game-winning bucket. 104-103 underneath the hoop. Ayton drew it down as the Suns up 2-0 in the series. Not only is Phoenix up 2-0, but Phoenix has won the last 9 straight games as well for the Suns. Impressive here. As that's a wrap, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your night as this is Behind Arc Basketball. Signing off.